yes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Council of Creators, episode 78. I know what you're thinking. Why? Why are you doing this like so long? I know. I don't know why I'm still doing it, but we're still here. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about movies, TV. We were talking about cats and dogs before the show, so who knows? Maybe we'll talk about that too. For the first time, Jack is on. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Dr. Film, all the way from Australia, is here. Welcome, sir.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to be here.
That's a good fake Australian accent you got there. It's pretty good fake. For the first time, Haley is on. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course. And Jay, Cinema Coconut, which I love that name, by the way. Cinema Coconut.
Thank you. Thank you. It's got a nice ring to it. Rolls off the tongue.
Cinema
That's why I chose it.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely more unique than my name. I'll tell you that. I'm not original at all with my name. Besides the chainsaw part, I'll say that. That's the only thing that maybe, but then again, I've been on YouTube for far too long. But okay, Cinema Coconut. Yeah, we were talking about cats and dogs earlier, and yeah, apparently from what Jack was saying, if you're dead within a day, a cat will start eating you. Just want to throw that out there. I didn't know that, but here we
Doesn't
are.
take long.
And you have cats, knowing that could happen to you. Okay.
Scary.
It feels like it is scary. Did everyone watch the Oscars? Everyone watch the Oscars?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, not Best Actress and Best Picture because the Hulu stream cut out. But
Oh.
Yeah, I was on the Hulu stream too.
No.
yeah,
Wow.
That's rough.
Yeah, I was just keeping up with the updates on it. I heard Conan was great. I've seen some clips in the.
Yeah, he was good.
Because I thought it's always my question of like the comedians that are on there or like the host. Like a lot of times it's like it's kind of uncomfortable. Like some of the stuff they're saying, I'm like, okay. Because the real question is, okay, who's gonna win? Do you think it's justifiable? Waiting for the outrage online from the stuff that should have won, or it's like, it's always those people that go, hey, this movie should have won. Well, did you see the one that won? No. Okay.
I know,
right?
I was talking with a friend at work today about it. He's like, how about the Oscars? And I'm like, it's pretty cool. He's like, Honora. He's like, I've never even heard of it. I was like, okay, cool. Sweet.
Cool, man.
And then, awesome, great.
I still haven't seen it. I've heard it's great.
I just watched it for like the first time like 2 weeks ago. I loved it. I loved everything about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nora was good. I saw it in theaters last year, and I already suck with like predictions, so I don't even make like Oscar prediction videos because I'm always way off. But I studied up a little bit for this year, and I still was not expecting Honora to get like the sweep that it did. I think it won 4 out of 5 of the nominations. So
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, because a lot of times it fluctuates. Like, okay, there's like this prediction, like analysts, like, okay, if it's gonna win, if it wins Best Director, the chances of it winning Best Picture just shot up significantly. It's like I can't keep up with all the numbers and jargon.
Exactly.
It's like I'm just disappointed that Dune 2 didn't win more. That's just me though. I love that movie.
Yeah.
But I didn't see a lot of other stuff that was in the categories. I will admit, I just haven't. I'm trying to turn that around, but timing, it's like there's too much stuff coming out. I just can't keep up. And then some of these films are like limited release, and it's like I don't know,
Right. It is always funny to see the trends like on Letterboxd and streaming after the Oscars. So I have a Google TV, so like links right up to the internet, and on the home page it said #1 streaming right now, or #1 purchase. I don't think it's available for streaming. Was Honora, because it won all the awards. So.
I mean, so it does make a difference when those kind of things win. What was everyone's favorite movie of last year that came out? Let's go down the line. Jack, favorite movie of the year?
I think my favorite movie of last year was Dune. That movie just like knocked my socks off. It was insane. And then like a close second is like a little controversial. I loved Longlegs. So Longlegs is sitting there right at 2 for me.
That's good. Longlegs was really good. Longlegs was really good.
Yeah.
Dr. Film, what was your favorite film of the year?
I reckon look, Deadpool and Wolverine for me, that was just fun. It was entertaining. I saw that about 7 times at my cinema. So, I kind of fell in love with it. But a close second would have to be The Bike Riders with Austin Butler.
Okay.
I enjoyed that. Yeah, I thought that was really good, really interesting.
Okay. That's interesting because I heard mixed things on Bike Riders.
Yeah,
Okay,
you love it or you hate it. It was one of those films where, I went with my mate and he walked out and said this was terrible, and I was like, no, I thought it was quite nice actually.
That's the beauty of film, right? It just hits
Yeah,
different.
100%.
Like that is just like I hate it. It's like okay. What about you, Haley?
I'm gonna go with The Substance. I really thought it was gonna win Best Picture, but
Ooh.
I am happy that Honora won. I loved Honora too. I also loved Nosferatu. I'm a bit of a horror girl myself, and Alien
Mhm.
Romulus. I thought
Yeah.
those were really good
Mhm.
ones.
I'm a
Love
real fan.
Nosferatu.
I'm a real fan. There's the
I have
last
the
shirt
crew
at Hot
neck, but I
Topic.
didn't wear it today.
It was the last shirt at Hot Topic. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Did you see it?
Oh, of course. I saw it Christmas Day.
Same.
Like, yeah, and
was
it
Same
was,
here.
it was
Yep.
such an experience. Now, I hate the fact that I was in an empty theater because I live in a very small town, so I was not
Yours
surprised.
was empty?
But I
I
live
was
in a very
packed.
small town, and it was Christmas, and I know Christmas. Oh, it's a big movie,
Okay,
but like
okay.
I live in a very small town, but I was fine with that because I'm like, there was nobody else like talking or interrupting, or because people these days. So I just love the fact I got to experience it on a giant screen by myself. So I love that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say it's between.
Immediately, like when the title card came. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Immediately when the title card came, everybody started clapping. Like the whole theater was like
Dang.
all automatically clapping. And then I went to see it the next day after. I went back and there was a guy behind me literally snoring like out loud. And I was like, this is so embarrassing. Please leave.
That is terrible. It's
Yeah.
funny, but it's terrible at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
The polar opposite is like, yeah, Nosferatu,
Yeah.
oh my god, Robert Eggers, woohoo!
Literally.
Come on, guy. What about you, Jay?
Ooh, so my favorite from last year was probably Challengers. If I had to pick one, and
Okay.
total snub, like across the Oscars, didn't get anything, bummed me out, but I loved it. It was just so like electric, And I saw that on the Ultra screen. We just got Marcus Theaters by us. I think the closest IMAX is like an hour and a half away or so from where I live. I also live in like a small area.
Yeah.
But yeah, Challengers was great. Really love that one.
Interesting. I like all different various opinions on favorite films. I think mine is literally, I think Dune Part 2. Nosferatu is a close second, but Dune Part 2, I think, is probably one of the best films I've seen in the last number of years. I'm not saying it's one of the best films ever made because that's a high bar. Like, okay, well, then they start throwing out other films. Like, I don't know. All I know is that just what Denis Villeneuve did in Part 1 and what he executed in Part 2, my God. Like, I don't know how you could have made that film better. I have no idea. What if you're following the story? My God.
Do you read the books?
I want to. Like,
Okay.
that's the thing. It's got me even more excited. I already have the 6 books from the original, Frank. Yeah. But yeah, Nosferatu is a close second. I would say if Dune didn't come out this last year, it would have been Nosferatu. Like, Robert Eggers continues to blow my mind with what he's doing, and then he's doing a werewolf movie next. It's like, okay, after that, do Frankenstein. I don't know, just keep doing monsters. I don't care. Do whatever, man.
Yeah, keep it coming.
Yeah. I think I heard him say something about wanting to do like a Western movie. That sounds like the greatest thing that could possibly ever happen. I think that would be amazing. He
said a Western. He's also working on a movie called The Night, and it's just like a medieval.
I saw that.
Yeah, but there's also like he's directing a sequel to Labyrinth or something like that came out too.
Yeah. I thought I heard somewhere he's like co-directing it with somebody. Maybe I could be so wrong about that, but yeah, I don't know. I just kind of want to keep seeing him do his own stuff. Like his style is so unique to him, to where like I'll just watch whatever he does, whether I really like it or not. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of Nosferatu. Like it was good, but it's not, my favorite of last year or anything. But like I'm gonna watch everything he does until I die, or until he dies.
Yeah.
Whoever dies first.
And the
That's
fact that
funny.
he's going super authentic with like 1300s with this werewolf film, where the
Yeah.
dialogue is going to be authentic to that time period, and they're even saying there's probably going to be subtitles through the whole thing because you're not going to be able to
Yeah.
understand the language. Like, okay,
That could be
man.
cool.
I mean,
It's
go
his
for it.
world building. He's crazy.
Seriously.
He was interviewed because I love when he like the junket interviews, even though a lot of time they're just asking the same stuff, so it's kind of boring. But there was someone asked a very specific question that really threw me off, and I'm like, okay, I love that this was asked because this confirms he'll never do something modern time. He said, "What's like the most challenging thing for you ever to shoot?" He's like, "The most challenging thing I would never want to shoot ever is a cell phone or a car." I'm like, okay, he's never gonna do a, he's never gonna he's gonna stick to a time period that doesn't have neither. And I'm like, okay, and that doesn't mean like, oh, the Western could be set in late 1800s, early 1900s, and have like early or like early telephones, but he's like the idea of shooting a screen like that, just he can't think like that. No, because it's like what's the right angle to shoot and the glaring, because all of it's like post-production nonsense, right? Like whatever they're looking at isn't actually there when they're shooting it. Like it's all post. I love the fact that he's like, nah, I'm good. I'll stick to that oldie time period, which makes sense. I want him to do a black and white film, like a true, like I know like The Lighthouse is that, but I want him to do like something like a Western being black and white, or even the werewolf film he's doing being black and white. I would love to see what he would do with that. Yeah.
I think like even like I remember they did it like when Logan came out, and I think they did it for like Mad Max Fury Road. Like they did black and white versions of that. I think a black and white version like Nosferatu would look really cool.
Which a lot of the night scenes are pretty much as close as you can get to black and white.
Yeah.
It's like that
Basically,
blue, blue kind of tone.
It's like blue and black. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love that they also kept out of the marketing his look as Nosferatu. Like I didn't want to see it. Like it was the teasing. Like, no, I don't want to see him, man. Like
what did you guys think of the look? Because I'm really iffy on it.
I got something. So I always try.
I got something.
Now that you mention it, no. So I always try to go in like as blind as possible. Like I'll catch maybe a teaser, and like can't avoid the posters that you see. But for Nosferatu, I went like really, really blind because I was really anticipating that one. So I like wasn't even on TikTok or anything the days beforehand because I know people were getting screeners of it. And I gotta say, first of all, everyone here saw it, right? Okay. The mustache threw me off immediately. When you first saw it on screen, and I think my theater was like partially packed, like maybe 50% capacity, but my wife and I were by far the youngest people there. It was all like, I'm talking like senior citizens, not like just middle-aged people. They were like old, like looking like they just got out of church, and they're like, let's see Nosferatu. So I was a little skeptical to like, how are they going to take this, because I don't know if they know Robert Eggers. And but anyways, yeah, when the mustache popped up, I let out an audible. And I was the only one who made a noise in the theater. My wife like elbowed me, but I got over it kind of quick. Other than that, I thought it was pretty cool.
It's literally Vlad the Impaler is what they were doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a choice. But why not? Right? Make him look like the original, like inspiration for Dracula. The inspiration for, of course, Nosferatu off of Dracula, copyright. But I think, do it, because if you make him look just like Count Orlok in the original like film, it would look kind of jarring. It's like, no, you got to make him look a little different. Now, I don't know about him being nude, and that one shot was really necessary, but what do I know? That was strange, but I loved it. Can't complain.
Yeah,
I want more Robert Eggers. I know, obviously, I want him to rush stuff, but I just want more. I just want to see what his catalog's going to be in like 10, 15 years. Like, what else is he going to bring to the table? Why not?
Yeah, like Jack was saying, like, whatever he puts out, I'll see it. Like, there's few directors that I can really confidently say that about. I think Bong Joon-ho is another one. Just got my tickets for Mickey 17, actually. Yep. So seeing that tomorrow.
I'm going. Yep, me too.
Yes, I'm excited. Yes, let's go. I'm excited for that one.
I would say another one's Christopher Nolan. That Odyssey.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what. Man, that's going to be insane with the amount of cast. And they're still announcing cast for the Odyssey.
It's like every day we get something new for that movie. It's awesome.
Yeah, do you see like that set video where like they're shooting a night scene and you saw like the lights and stuff inside the Coliseum?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god,
it looks so good just from these like couple just like behind the scenes photos that probably aren't even like really supposed to be out yet. I'm ready. If I could buy a ticket, I would buy it right now.
Yeah, if it's available, it's next year, right? It's not. It's obviously not this year.
Yes.
Yeah,
I reckon I heard that he offered RDJ a role in that as Poseidon, I think it was, or maybe.
That would be
But
sweet.
he turned it down because he was filming obviously Doomsday, but he turned it down. But that would have been so cool to have him in there.
Wow.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I think because they're going to start shooting that in April, and he's extensively doing research and everything, and of course all the leaked artwork came out. So there's that. But I mean that would be kind of cool, right, for him to play a role. I mean, and more than likely, I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow they fit him in somewhere as a cameo or something. Who knows? Because I mean, from what we all heard, everyone loved working on Oppenheimer, and RJ won a freaking Oscar from hit. So yeah, why wouldn't you want to work with that guy again? You know? So yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, I think Christopher Nolan's one of them for sure. Is like a person that puts out anything, you got to be there. You got to see it, like no matter what.
Yeah, I think, and like the thing that you said about like, I'm so interested to see what their like filmography looks like in like 10, 15 years. That's how I feel about Jordan Peele. Like we kind of forget that Jordan Peele's only done 3 movies, and like, you know, he's still fairly young for a filmmaker. And so, I mean, 10, 15 years from now, I mean, that's what, 6 more movies, maybe? I mean, maybe 4 to 6 more movies. I mean,
one coming out this year, or is it next year?
Next year, sadly. I like Nope. Nope, like changed my life when that came out. Like that movie just blew me away. It's in my top 4 on Letterboxd. I love that movie, and that movie like kind of like solidified like him as I'm like, okay, we need to take him serious. This isn't a fluke, and I can't wait to see what he does with the rest of his career. I'm excited for his next movie, but I'm excited for the movie after that and the movie after that. I can't wait.
Yeah, it is crazy. What a strong start too with Get Out, and he won an Oscar for the screenplay. Like just that, his first movie, and winning the Oscar, like that just solidified him like near the top for a lot of people.
Yeah, and the fact that it's been a while, I'm wondering like if because there was those rumors that he was going to direct Blade. I'm like, I don't think that's happening, but I wonder what's taken him so long to come up, or maybe it's just been like he was developing something, maybe it didn't work out, and then he's just like trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean that's interesting. Someone brought up, has anybody seen the Bambi horror movie trailer?
No,
not the trailer, but I heard of it.
It came out today. Oh, and I reacted to it. Let's just say Bambi's pissed. Has anybody seen those movies? The Puniverse movies?
I went to see the Peter Pan one.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Peter Pan.
Pretty good, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Bambi looks angry. Let me see if I can find I'm going to find the trailer. I'm not going to play it. I'll just show you screenshots. Okay, someone's being stupid in the comment section. Let's ban that. All right, perfect. Yeah. I don't know about this whole, because they're going to like assemble all of these character horror wise into like an Avengers Assemble movie.
Oh God.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's so
yeah,
funny.
the fact that they're actually doing that, it's insane. But I mean, they got nothing else to do, really, I guess. Let's see. And Bambi is huge, by the way, in this. Like, he is gigantic. Like, there's a shot of him where he is like standing like in front. Oh yeah, here it is. I found the shot. My word. I think he's like a mix of like a moose or something. Like, there's a person. Look how tall Bambi is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, look at this shot too. Yeah, I'll mute the audio here. Look at this. She says Bambi, and look at this. It's freaking massive. You run. Man, he's pissed.
Got to be big enough for the reckoning.
Oh, exactly, because it is the reckoning.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's like, you.
That's a
Um,
good one.
Yeah. Fun fact, I actually have talked with the director of this movie on Twitter, trying to get him on the show.
Nice.
Has not happened yet, but I want to now after seeing it. Like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Why
Like,
is
pick his
Bambi so
brain.
angry?
What else has he done? Do you,
I
are
don't-
you familiar
I
with
don't
his
know.
stuff?
I don't know what else he's done. Well, I think he was working on the script for like the Peter Pan movie or something they put out or something.
Okay.
I don't know. All I know is that he I'm not sure what else he's worked on, but yeah, like it's interesting.
Is it Scott Chambers directing that?
No, it's not Scott Chambers. I
No.
forget his name. I have to find out. But yeah, it's definitely interesting because I mean, my thinking is okay, you're doing a Bambi horror movie after you do Winnie the Pooh and the effects weren't that great and just a bunch of masks. How do you do Bambi like a deer, like CGI? Like how are you gonna do that? Well, doesn't look bad. I bet there's gonna be some shots and I go,
Yeah.
But based off this trailer, I mean, it looks pretty solid. I gotta say. So, all right, fine. I'll watch a horror Bambi movie. I don't care. I don't give a crap.
Have you seen all of them? Like the horror universe that they're creating?
I have not seen all of them, but I did see the first one, which was like, okay, because I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna like speak or something. Is no, but they're just guys wearing masks. I know the second one they actually did more makeup and stuff, but yeah. And then also the actor who plays Tigger in the second one, I've talked to him too. If not him, got him on here yet either. Yeah, I don't know why I'm connected to these people. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm connected to these people. But yeah, like get these people like, hey guys, let's just do the puniverse here on the show. Yeah. Yeah.
The first table read will be here.
The first table read.
For the Bambi. Or the,
yeah, we're gonna have
the next
Bambi
one
in
is.
there. We're gonna have Bambi going. Here's the actually that I was gonna show like the actual poster itself of the puniverse. Here's a better shot, I guess, of this. Like this, so this is all the stuff they're bringing together. You have Pooh riding on Bambi. Got Piglet. I think that's Pinocchio, or I don't know what that is.
Wow.
Tigger, the Mad Hatter. Yeah, it's a whole thing, and this is going to be one gigantic. And I don't know what they're going to be fighting. That's the question. What are they going to be fighting? Because they're all teaming up to fight something.
Evil Walt Disney, probably.
Don't give them good ideas. That'd be amazing. It's Walt Disney. Why not? That's actually I want that movie now. Okay. Never mind. I want that movie. I want it now. What's coming out soon? I don't even know. I have to look at Fandango. I can't keep up. Oh, I know it's coming out soon. Queen of the Ring, which is coming out, I think, this weekend or something. And that stars Emily Bett Rickards as Mildred Burke, and it's a wrestling biopic. So I'm excited for that. But what else is coming out? Let's see. Why is it showing The Substance? What the heck?
I know Opus comes out soon.
Opus?
That looks really good. Opus looks really good.
Well, I think I saw something today about the Accountant 2. I don't know if that's coming out soon, but the Accountant 2.
Yeah.
The Monkey. Yeah, the Monkey's already out. Yeah. Let's see. Guns of Redemption. What is that? Yeah, there's a movie called Guns of Redemption. Yeah, that sounds like a really original Western. Oh, yeah, Mickey 17 is this Friday, right? Mickey 17?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Oh, The Electric State from the Russo brothers.
When does that come out?
It says opening. I think it's this Friday. It releases on Netflix.
Wow. Okay.
I've not seen any trailer for that.
Me either.
Like, just I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I'm like,
Because that's got Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Which is like interesting. Like bringing them together like that. Like MCU, Jurassic World, and then Stranger Things. I don't know. Interesting. I mean, the fact I think Millie Bobby Brown needs to do other things because, let's be honest, Stranger Things is done. So you got to figure out what your next move is. I think that's why it's smart that some of the Cobra Kai actors have jumped and done other stuff while that show's been going on because that was going to end and it's done now. Which has anyone else seen Cobra Kai? By the way, no.
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, you're hurting my soul. Cobra Kai is amazing. Did you not see the Karate Kid films, or don't really care about them, or?
I've seen the first Karate Kid. That's like my sister's favorite movie. She loves Karate Kid. And then when I was at the movies 2 nights ago, and I saw a trailer for the new one that was coming out, and it looked all right. It looked okay.
Okay,
But
well,
that's
fair.
about it.
That's fair. Well, it still hurts my soul.
Sorry.
It hurts. Making me
What
cry.
are you doing, Jack? You gotta watch it.
So sad. Yeah. There's been a lot of spam bots in the comps. I know you guys have been seeing it. But there's a lot of. I don't know what the hell's going on. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm looking here. Yeah, there's the thing is when I look at like Fandango for like upcoming new movies, it gives me a whole list of a lot of stuff I've never heard of. Like it's just crazy how much stuff just comes out and you never hear about it. Oh, Snow White, guys. Oh,
Ooh,
Snow
yeah.
White. Exciting? No. Honest thoughts. Live
I don't
action
think I'm
Disney
gonna
remakes.
go see it realistically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna wait
Fair.
for streaming or not see it at all?
I'm just not really a Disney girl, I fear, but I'm
Okay.
definitely not a live action Disney person.
I will not tell my wife that you said that because she'd be crushed. Because she did say, "You got anybody new on the show?" I'm like, "Well, I got 4 new people potentially showing up." She said, "Cool." Well, I won't tell her. Someone didn't like Disney. Because if you were to say Beauty and the Beast, bad. Nightmare Before Christmas, bad. Oh, she'd be crushed. Hurt her soul. Jeez.
No, I like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay,
but-
now you're back in her good graces.
I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, I
Well, I
just
get the
don't
whole
really
action
support live action. Yeah,
Mhm.
just kind of.
'Cause I even said there's going to be a point as we're getting all these live action remakes of stuff. Eventually, 40, 50 years down the road, animation remakes
Yeah.
of an already made movie.
Yep.
It's going to happen. They're going to do a Snow White in animated form again for Disney. They're going to do it again for Lion King and all this. And I'm like, no. Mm-mm.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they'll do a live action version of that animated movie. Just keep doing the. I think what they should do with Maleficent with Sleeping Beauty, they gave us even though those movies aren't great. My wife loves them, but at least their original they're taking the story of Sleeping Beauty and kind of flipping it and focusing on Maleficent and giving us something different in those 2 movies versus Sleeping Beauty in live action. Like everything else, it's something different. I think they should do that with even the Mufasa movie, which didn't do great. People were kind of mixed on it, but at least they're trying to do something a little different. I think they should take more chances like that. If you're going to take the IP that everyone already loves, do something different with it in live action if you're going to do it. I think that's the better way to do it versus, hey, you know the movie you grew up love watching? Yeah, here it is in live action with hardly any changes. Enjoy.
Yeah.
So then, what do we think of the live action How to Train Your Dragon that's coming out? Because they're saying that is like frame shot for shot.
Yeah,
Not
which
friends.
is terrible. It looks good, but the fact that the script was pretty much good as it is, I'm like, oh god, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you're admitting you didn't even do an inspired script. It was the script again.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think what really hurts seeing all these live action remakes is it's basically studios kind of saying that they don't think animation is a strong enough art form on its own, and we really don't take it seriously enough. So How to Train Your Dragon is fantastic. It's a fantastic movie. Why do we need a live action remake? That's fair. That's totally fair. I just don't get it. It's not fair. If the day ever comes where we hear that they're doing a live action, Into the Spider-Verse, that's the day I stop watching movies. I'm done after
They don't count. They don't say we're doing a live action Miles Morales. Guys, we're doing a live action Into the Spider-Verse.
That's the day I stop.
Well, okay, here's the problem. That's Sony. So, of
Yeah.
course, Sony would do that.
Mhm.
For sure.
Never been a fan.
Of Into the Spider-Verse?
No. Just Sony as a company.
About to say, man.
Yeah.
No. I love Into the Spider-Verse. That's some of the best work that they've done.
It was about to get rowdy in here. It was about to get really rowdy.
Rowdy in here.
Speaking of the companies though, and I could be digging a little deep here, but like behind the scenes, aren't they doing the live action How to Train Your Dragon to kind of retaliate against the Disney live action movies? Because isn't that DreamWorks?
Yeah, DreamWorks.
Right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's or because let's be honest, look, it was all of us saying, the live action, and I've seen most of them. They're not like amazing, but okay, whatever. But they're making buttloads of money.
Yeah.
Like The Lion King alone, 1.6 billion.
Nuts.
So the fact that it took another studio this long to do this is
Right.
incredible. At least they waited.
I respect it. I still may not see it, but I respect the game.
But you should have changed. You should have said, okay, we've changed. So How to Train Your Dragon fans, they'll be surprised, or at least they'll get something new out of it going in. If they would have said that at least sells you more. But when you watch the trailer, a lot of those shots, as Doctor was saying, the same shots from the animated. Like they literally just copied and pasted. Like, guys, holy shit. And they don't hide anything from the trailers because there's no spoilers. You've already seen it. So it's like, oh, the giant dragon within the mountain. Doesn't matter. You've already seen it. Let's show it in the trailer. It's like, no, guys, don't show it.
And the thing with like the spin-offs, like you were saying how Mufasa, at least they were doing something different with that IP for Cruella, and I haven't seen it since it came out, so maybe a little foggy, but didn't they make a change to her character where like she wasn't actually ever going to kill the dogs and where there's fur?
Yeah,
that wasn't a part of it.
It's a big reveal of the woman and the mom and all that, like why she had this hatred, because she finds out what actually happened, like the little whistle and all that. So yeah, I actually like that too. At least they tried something different with Cruella. Like, looks like Cruella. I think Emma Stone did a fantastic job. But yeah, it wasn't amazing. But I like the visual. Like the visuals are the best part. Like all the dresses and the kind of tone and aesthetic of the city. It looks really cool. It reminded me randomly a bit of the original Crow. The night, like in terms of like the darkness, a little bit of like some of the city elements. I'm like, I'm digging this grimy kind of Cruella vibe. All right. And then where's the sequel? That's what I'm still waiting for. But whatever.
Emma Stone's too big now.
Literally,
I mean, she'd probably still do it, but
she's too busy going to play Spider-Gwen in Secret Wars. It's not happening. But it would be funny if it was.
Isn't she gonna be in Ari Aster's movie too? Or somebody?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Eddington seems pretty cool. Yeah.
Yep, she's gonna be in my short film called Spider-Gwen Returns. Yeah, I'm making that movie.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll bring him in. He's actually my mother. What's up, Johnny?
Yo, what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Nothing much. I'm excited about Emma Stone Spider-Gwen movie, so that's cool.
Johnny, I know you're a big horror fan. I just want to show you the shot. We were talking about it earlier for a minute, but I'm assuming you're going to be excited for Bambi: The Reckoning.
Ooh,
yeah.
I don't know if I'm more excited for Bambi: The Reckoning or Scream 7, dude. I don't know.
No, I think Bambi's going to take the cake.
Might be Bambi. Yeah, we'll see. What
Actually,
a shot.
I heard Bambi's going to be in Scream 7 based on everyone.
Ooh, yeah, they're bringing everybody back for Scream 7, bro.
I didn't know Bambi was in it originally, but
shit, Winnie the Pooh might pull up too. I don't know. Winnie the Pooh might be Ghostface. Never know.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the craziest reveal that Scream is actually within the puniverse.
The Poohverse, yeah. Yeah, Ghostface is actually the Thanos of the puniverse, bro.
Ooh. Stop giving them good ideas. They're going to do that now.
That'd be great.
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Had a busy day at work and in general. And now I'm talking about the Puniverse and Spider-Gwen and Scream. So good night.
That's a good night. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He cuts hair. In case you guys are unaware, he does cut hair.
I do.
He hasn't cut my hair because he says that he would probably mess it up. But
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't bald you on purpose.
My wife would kill you if you did that, by the way.
Yeah, I think that'd be my last appearance on council.
Actually, I want the Lex Luthor look. Can you do that for me?
You want the Lex Luthor look like with the mullet, like the one dude's profile picture on here that hops in chat? That'd be fun.
Oh, no. I want the full like bald and everything.
Oh, bald face too?
Yeah, I want to be aggressive and angry, man. I want to be like Lex in the Superman trailers, like Superman.
Or you could do the Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor and just grow your hair out and we'll just shave the beard off.
Okay. I could do that.
That'd be a look.
Yeah, that would be not creepy at all. Coming on camera and my hair's down to my shoulders and shit.
Yeah, with some cherry Jolly Ranchers and Granny Sweet Tea.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was Cherry Jolly Ranchers. Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie.
Oh yeah, good taste. That's the best Jolly Rancher. So
Nah, it's blue raspberry. Come on now.
really,
I don't like cherry. You
Oh,
know
I'm a
what?
cherry guy.
Okay, here's my problem. We're gonna get deep here, people.
Oh,
The taste of cherry reminds me of cough medicine when I was a kid.
so my girlfriend says it's just a wrong opinion. Like cherry flavored
No,
everything is
no.
it's the best.
No.
Yes.
It's the right opinion. Same thing with like that really artificial grape where it's just like nasty grape. Same thing with that.
Yeah, grape I kind of agree with. Grape is hit or miss, but cherry like never, very rarely misses. Like cherry Jolly Ranchers, cherry Starbursts, cherry Italian Ice, cherry. Basically, if there's a cherry something, that's my favorite.
That's why I moved out. I can't handle
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why you got kicked out. Don't come on now, let's be real.
Anyone else here a cherry fan, or is it just him? I need to know where we're all standing on this. Come on.
It's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
I wouldn't
accept it.
say it reminds me of cough syrup, but it's definitely not my first pick.
Okay.
Okay. That's fair. It's fair. Anybody else get that ick feeling of cherry? Is that no?
I'm
I
definitely
love
on
the
your side. I
authentic
definitely do not
cherries,
like it.
Thank
Oh
you.
man.
Thank
Hey, I'm dying on this hill, dude. I don't care. I'm putting my fucking flag down. I'm dying on this hill.
This is the beauty of the show. We don't talk just movies here, people. That's not no. We talk about
No.
whatever. No. And
The
we're
hard
giving
hitting
you
topics.
We talk about
Yes.
a great many things.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We could talk movies, but let's be honest, it gets boring after a while. We gotta
Do we
switch it
really
up.
talk about movies on here? Let's be real.
Look, okay, I'll be honest with the new people here. We pretend to talk movies. We do, but the show dives into chaos in the back half, which may scare you away, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to expand the show to be more than just chaos and nonsense for 3 hours. So,
I'll be in a good boy tonight.
okay, you'll need to be an extra good boy next week too, in case you're unaware.
Oh.
That is the episode with the person returning that you need to be on your best behavior.
Oh, I think I have an
Yes.
idea. Helldivers,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, Hell
Yep, I remember. Yeah.
Helldivers.
Yep.
We were talking because we all we're going through movies we loved last year. What was your favorite film of last year? Would you say?
Oh, I mean, Dune. I feel like that's my basic bitch answer. But here, let me pull up my list since I haven't done my own stream on it yet because I've been procrastinating. I want to do it at some point this week, but I'll just spoil it for everybody in here anyway. It's definitely Dune is my number one.
Fair.
Then I forget if my number two was
Nosferatu.
no, actually. Hot take. I had Terrifier 3 as my number two, and then Nosferatu 3, Longlegs 4, Deadpool and Wolverine 5.
Okay.
Can you tell I'm a horror boy?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. I love his hat. Darren, welcome in, sir.
What
Hello.
a guy.
Love
How's it
the
going?
hat. What's up? Favorite film of the year last year for you, Darren?
Wild Robot. Wild Robot was for me.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, Transformers 1 has not been mentioned either. Fantastic movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
Rod Robot. My wife cried in that movie, man. She cried.
I heard that movie's great.
You need to watch it.
I do.
It might go in your top 5 if you watch it.
That was the thing, dude. Like I was fucking rolling along in the first half of the year. I was seeing everything that was coming out. Summer I started falling off a little bit. And then the fall I saw nothing. Like I saw nothing from like July to the end of the year except for like Nosferatu pretty much. Like it was bad.
Okay.
So I have a lot of catching up to do.
Did anybody here see Strange Darling last year?
Strange Darling. That sounds familiar. I know I didn't see it, but that sounds
Was
familiar.
that the movie with Kyle Gallner? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah,
I wanted to
I
see that.
think that movie might be like number 3, number 4. It's for sure top 5 from last year. That movie
No.
kind of like blew me away. It's just it's a tight like little thriller.
It's the cat and
a lot of
mouse thing,
fun.
right?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I
It's
really wanted to
okay.
see that. That was one of the movies I was pissed that I missed.
It's definitely if you can rent it or something like that. It's the thank you
Okay.
to that guy in the comments. Yeah,
Forgot
that
about him.
movie that movie rocks.
Yeah, I've not heard of this. I do see the poster here. Okay.
It looked really
Um,
cool.
Yeah, so here's what I hate about a lot of the. I understand film festivals; it's a very important thing. What I hate is that they consider it a 2023 film because it released at Fantastic
Yeah.
Fest in September of 2023, but it didn't come out to August of last year. It's like, guys,
Yeah.
because like Queen of the Ring, which is the film that's coming out, like I watched a number of days ago, really liked it. I'm like, oh, cool, I'm going to put this in my list of 2025. It's not. It came out in 2024 at a festival. I'm like, ugh, guys.
Yeah, I think that happened with me. I saw the Last Showgirl with Pam Anderson in like early January, and I was
Same.
like, oh sweet, like I'm like, what a perfect way to like kick off the 2025 list. And then I looked, it's like technically 2024 because it came out at some festival, which
Yeah.
it was. But
It's
I'll-
frustrating.
I will play by their rules. That's fine.
Yeah, because they're technically it's a 2023. Like, no, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Last Showgirl.
I for like this week I've been doing a lot of like Oscar movies because just catching up on things I missed out on last year. And I watched my last animated movie from like their best animated Memoir of a Snail, and I had never heard of it. I was like, what is this claymation movie? I watched it, second favorite of last year. I couldn't
Wow, really?
I couldn't like it may have jumped up to my like favorite animated movies list. It like I couldn't believe how like it's like a like rated R animated claymation movie that's like deals with these themes of like grief and like how to waste a life or like how not to waste a life. And I was like I kind of came out of it and being like, do I want to change my life? Like, do I want to like reorganize how I'm spending my time? And I was like, it kind of made me think like, well, that's what movies is all about, isn't it? It's about like how we like relate it to our real lives in a really cool way. Like it kind of left me in the same spot that Substance left me this week. Like those two had this like
I
double
really want to
whammy
watch that.
of like you're like it like both those left me like you're wasting your life. Get it together in like a weird way, which was really funny. Two very different kind of movies, but
Yeah, I think we're all not mentioning Madam Web because it's actually all
It
of
goes
our
without
number
saying.
ones.
Yeah, that's
It's like everything
It's in its own
after
league.
that.
It's like, what was your favorite movie besides Madam Web? Because there's no contest. That is a special film.
We could also discuss Craven in the same like conversation.
Ooh.
That's a double feature right there.
I was gonna ask that. So, what about like biggest disappointment last year, or
I'd have to go through my
biggest
list of
disappointment and least favorite? Maybe do both.
Okay.
Just get all the negativity out there because YouTube needs more negativity. Doesn't have
movies. Yeah, there's ever not any at all.
No, so let's get negative for a second, and then maybe biggest surprise and make it positive too. I just asked like 20 questions. Yeah, answer any of them.
I think I have my answer for least favorite movie of last year.
Okay.
Did anybody see The Front Room?
The Front
No.
Room.
I've
Was
never
that a
did.
Netflix?
You didn't like it?
I fucking hated The Front Room. I thought it was awful.
Okay.
It's directed by the brothers, I think, of Robert Eggers.
Oh,
And-
Really?
Okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
and I was like pumped.
The
I think
Eggman.
I think it's an A24 movie as well.
Yeah, it's A24.
I was so excited to go. I got out of work early one day and I was like, you know what? I'm going to the movies tonight. I'm gonna go check out The Front Room. I felt like I was just like disintegrating into my seat watching this movie. I hated this movie I was so happy when it ended. That was not good. The Strangers Chapter 1 was like really bad.
Yeah,
Heard
that was
it
on
was
a lot of
stinker.
people's like worst of the year.
Yeah,
Heard that one was stinky.
That movie sucked. And then like my biggest surprise of the year, probably like either Hundreds of Beavers or what's the Donald Trump Sebastian Stan movie?
Apprentice. The Apprentice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie. I really liked that movie. I thought it was really good.
Okay. I would say biggest disappointment, probably besides Madam Web. Let's just not go there. Is Joker 2.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's not because it's a musical. I'm not really a big fan of musicals, but I grew up.
Thank you.
I
Thank
grew
you.
up being in choir. I grew up, being in plays and shit in high school. It's the fact that
What a
literally it just didn't need to exist. It's just
No.
it's literally a post credit scene extended for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I feel
And-
like I can't fully talk about it because we had it on in the shop one day, and I was like cutting hair, and every time I look up, like, what the fuck, and then I like go back to focus on haircut, and look up, like, what the fuck, and then the ending happened. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, looking, I was like, what is happening?
I'd be so nervous watching that with clippers. You just accidentally, oh gosh, I clipped his face. Oh god.
It was funny though, because literally everybody in the shop was like, "What? This is fucking terrible!" Like everyone was like, "This is so bad." I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't sound good, dude. I don't know."
Mhm. And I will contest that the only reason why Lady Gaga was in the movie is because she can sing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
They need
sorry,
somebody.
like, they needed somebody to sing, because if they didn't need anybody to sing, if it was just like, oh, we're gonna have Harley, it's not a musical, we need a Harley Quinn, they would not have cast Lady Gaga. I'm
And they
sorry.
didn't even give her full opportunity to really show off her talents, which is the
Yes.
most disappointing part. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I
if
was
you're-
confused about.
Like, if you're going to do a comic book musical, I'm all for that. That sounds great. But they don't really commit to it. They like dip their toes in and be like, it's kind of a musical sometimes if we want it to. And it's like, I don't know,
I-
man.
I thought it was
fully go
funny,
in or don't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and I thought it was funny that from what I saw from Todd Phillips, at least, I might be wrong, but basically his explanation for it was like, "Oh, well, we didn't want Lady Gaga to make Joaquin Phoenix look bad." I was like, well, then why the fuck did you get Lady Gaga to
Yeah.
sing with Joaquin Phoenix? Like,
Yeah.
so then what was your thought process? Oh, we didn't want to have someone sing too good, dude. So then why'd you hire a singer in a musical
Yeah.
with Joaquin Phoenix? I was like, all right, that made it even worse. I was like, dude, I don't know what happened, but like, oh, fucking A. Like, yeah, I don't know.
It was a strong choice for sure.
Yeah, definitely choices were made in that movie. And I
Yeah.
could almost respect it if it wasn't like, oh, God, yeah, I don't know.
Harold and the Purple Crown. Exactly. I have not seen it. I don't want to see it. But
Biggest
yeah.
biggest disappointment for me, I was pretty disappointed. There was one that I had a lot of expectations for, one that I just thought looked cool. That neon horror movie Cuckoo with Hunter Schafer and fucking what's his name? The guy from Abigail, fucking the Dan Stevens.
Yeah.
He was good in that movie, but I thought the movie was just so. It was one of those movies I felt like it was a lot, like it thought it was smarter than it was, or thought it was like cooler than it was, and I was like, no, this is kind of lame, bro. Like this is not worth this build up at all, in my opinion. And then for me, my biggest disappointment was probably Maxine, because I loved X and I loved Pearl, and I just don't think Maxine was on the same level as those two movies. So that kind of disappointed me too. And then honestly, a little bit like I feel like I'm just gonna start shitting on movies, and I kind of gonna feel like a dick, but whatever.
You brought this up.
Yeah, I brought it up, so whatever. I'm gonna be a dick on my own question. I thought Planet of the Apes was underwhelming. I wasn't very much a fan of that, but I'm also a Matt Reeves dick rider, so that could also be part of it. And then I wanted to like Civil War more than I did. I think I might need to watch it again, like going in without as many expectations as I had, but I thought some of the lack of explanation and story, to be frank, was kind of just like, I don't know. I wanted a little bit more from it. And then I think the marketing of Abigail gave away too much and left me a little disappointed. I think if I watch Abigail again, though, I'm gonna like it more.
I loved Abigail. I saw it this year. I didn't see it last year when it came out, but I
Really
loved
fun.
Abigail. Yeah, it was fun.
I just feel like
Yeah.
if they could have kept the main idea of the movie, I feel like I shouldn't even like they put it in the trailers all over the place, but like I'm still trying to kind of not say for people that don't know. I feel like if they would have kept that a mystery, it would have been a little bit more of a cooler movie. Like, oh,
Oh yeah.
this girl gets kidnapped by a bunch of random people. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
But
First
I don't know how you would market
marketing
it really.
goes, oof.
Yeah.
I will say we're kind of seeing that. Well, we already saw that again this year with Companion. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
give away what the main
And
I love
Sinners with Ryan Coogler.
Yeah,
That's true.
I didn't watch the trailer, but I saw pictures. Like, dude, I was like, I was already there. My ticket was already like, my ass was in the seat already. I don't need to see this. Like, I'm
Right.
gonna see it. I don't need to see this right now.
Mhm.
I think Sinners looks pretty cool.
Sinners
honestly.
looks amazing.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Hey,
I am
man.
too.
Give me
It-
anything the Cougs wants to make, and I'm
It,
there.
it goes to the whole question about marketing because at a certain point with these movies, as you know, they love
Yeah.
putting out multiple full trailers for a lot of their films. And at a point, what do you show? Like, 'cause when I showed my wife, I showed her the teaser for Companion. I didn't show her the trailer that revealed the big thing. I showed her the
Mhm.
teaser. She's like, that's really odd. I'm like, it's the point. It's a teaser. Like, you're not really supposed to know. And I'm like, I don't want you to show. And then when the reveal happened, I turned to her and she's like, what? I was like, wondering what was going on. I'm like, that's why I didn't show you. I was like, that's why I didn't
Yeah.
show you the trailer because you
That's
would have
Such a good twist.
because you would have known it immediately as soon as like you saw like, oh, okay, I know what's happening. Like, I didn't want to show you because it's unfortunate that they gave it away. So
And that's why like I get it, because like how are you gonna market these movies and sell tickets?
Yeah.
So like I get it, but it's sometimes just like fuck. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I would just like the movie more if I didn't know
Didn't
things
know.
going in. Like I think Abigail would have blown my ass cheeks apart if I didn't know what it was about. Like I think that would have been great, but
Yeah.
I also don't know how you would market that movie any other way.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I don't really
Seriously, that's why.
so I don't really know. But like I don't know, man.
Something I've been like thinking about a lot is like it sucks that we kind of live in a world and it's always been like this, but like to be able to make movies and make movies successful, you kind of have to ruin the movie
Get the
going experience
yeah.
in like every way, just in the marketing and just like bringing people in, just like how they make the movies. They have like these CEOs have to be like, the people to watch our movie, we have to put in this, and this. And it would be nice if we could just be like, all movies do great all the time. You just enjoy what you love, and that's it, right? That's
Yeah.
not how it works, unfortunately. But
They're basically like, we have to show them the whole movie so they know that's a good movie when they go to buy and
Mhm.
watch the movie. And it's like, no, I would just like to go watch the movie and see if
Yeah.
it's a good movie or not.
Right.
I think that's
like-
something that really annoyed me with Captain America was they showed too much Red Hulk.
Bro,
Yeah.
You go
That's
in there, you're
another
like, oh,
I-
I've seen
I-
them already.
I just watched that movie over the weekend, so I watched that and The Monkey. And I was sitting there, I was like, bro, the Red Hulk is built up to be this big surprise. He's in every fucking trailer. He's on the posters. There's Funko Pops of him. I was like, why are we acting like it's a surprise? Like,
year and a half
Harrison
ago.
Ford came out on stage and went, "Rah!" and like fucking was like pretending to be the Red Hulk. Like, what are we doing? I was like, why did we show this then? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. They need to show it though to sell tickets.
yeah, and I like Ronan's point because these two films came out along like mid 2010s, and marketing
Ronan
was
cooking
very
as usual.
it was very different back then. So the marketing didn't have to give away too much. But nowadays, as Alan is stating here too, general audiences like they have to give a lot away because
Mhm.
the way streaming has shifted, and once again back to streaming talk. Streaming has shifted so much after the pandemic that now a lot of people are like, I'm just going to stay at home. So you have to literally show them too much to
Yeah.
get them to leave their house for the
Yep.
opening weekend.
And for some people that doesn't even really work.
Yeah.
Like some people just don't want to go to the movies, which is like a depressing thing to hear. But like my mom will not go, just does not, has
Yeah.
no interest in going to the movies. And I'm like, there's this really cool movie coming out, and like say I'll be going at like, 10 o'clock at night because that's the only showing. She's like, oh, what are you doing? She's like, why are you going? Why are you going that late? Why are you wasting sleep? Just wait 2 months. I'll be out on streaming. I'm like,
That's the problem.
why are you thinking like this?
Yeah. About
It'll
the
be out within
experience.
2 weeks.
and it's so hard
Yeah.
to like pitch people on a new thing, right? Like there's all this like conversations about like why don't they make new movies? Why don't they make new movies? It's like they do. You just don't watch them because you don't
Yeah.
know what it is, which I get. It can be hard, but also you're the same people complaining that there's no new movies. It's
Yep.
undying war.
Yeah.
It's like I
And-
can't even blame the studios for making a bunch of sequels because that's what they know works. I
Mhm.
can't
Yeah.
I can't blame them.
The familiarity, the nostalgia. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's for like the casual movie viewers. They'll just need to see like a familiar
Yeah.
character story and be like, okay, that one I'll see.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like
Well, what
for a
they'll
lot
do
of like
is-
independent films, not
Yeah.
too many people are like, and the casual audience is like reading too
Mhm.
much into that.
Or like these like straight to like digital or like back in the day straight to DVD movies. You had all these unknown actors, but you have that one actor that you recognize to try to sell the movie.
Yep.
Like I know it's a comparison that makes sense, but obviously we didn't know at the time he was going through a major disease, Bruce Willis. But he did so many like these straight to DVD movies, but they were like literally giving almost half or more of their budget to him to have him in the movie to try to sell it, to gain enough money, hopefully back to make it their money back. But that's what they had to do. And I feel like that's where kind of at now. It's like, if you don't recognize, because it's a brand new IP or something, we have to get a big name person in there to try to sell it for you, because marketing is just difficult now. Because like that Bambi the Reckoning trailer, it's ridiculous. But who's actually going to, like, they're going to watch the trailer. Everyone's going to watch online to watch that trailer, but who's actually going to go pay it to go see it in the theaters? Not even close to the amount of people who saw that trailer.
Nobody, except for like 3C films.
Yes,
but that budget is so cheap that it makes it worth it. Like they're gonna get 10 times what they paid for that movie.
Like, as Johnny was saying, Terrifier 3, like the fact that those movies are making so much money based on so little, like I think what the last one had $2 million its budget and it made like over 100 or something.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. But it's weird because it's like, we've talked about it a lot. Like movie stars are kind of dead. It's like franchises now are like the new thing. And if you buy into the franchise or not, but like, it's like for an independent movie to work, there has to be something,
a gimmick. Yeah,
there has to be some gimmick or something crazy about it. Like Terrifier obviously is like the crazy kills and gore, and people want to go see Art the Clown do crazy shit. And I'm one of them. It's fun, but like, there has to be some kind of like viral marketing campaign or just something that like it's all social media pretty much. There's no really like, I feel like word of mouth doesn't really work anymore. Something just has to really stick online or something. Like, I don't know. It's
I mean,
pretty
like,
much that.
That's a really good point, especially like with like, we all remember like the marketing campaign for Long Legs last year.
Yeah.
Like, which was super, super cool. But like, you know, and like you say you have to have this viral marketing, like online presence if you don't have a movie star in it, which is true. And that's kind of where a lot of these like A24, Neon, these like independent horror movies kind of get screwed, because they literally have to market themselves as the scariest thing ever made. And then when people go to the theaters and it's not the scariest thing ever made, you know, it gets shit on. Like, that's why I like so many, like, I don't want to say like what's the word, like casual moviegoers, like people shit all over Long Legs because they're like, what was that? And I'm like, it was really good. Like, it was really good.
Wow. Long Legs at least was a little smart, because they were like, oh, it's the scariest movie ever, and what is Nicolas Cage gonna look like? Like, what is he gonna do? He's a crazy guy. What is he gonna do? So they were at least kind of like doubling. It's like, oh, it's gonna make you shit your pants. Also, what is Nicolas Cage gonna look like? And it's like, okay. Like, I kind of want to shit my pants, and I kind of want to see what Nicolas Cage is going to look like, so I'm going to go see the movie. And I wasn't disappointed. I fucking love Long Legs.
Is that your barometer of a horror movie? Is it going to make me shit my pants?
I mean, I don't want to sound like, you know, like I don't know, like a dickhead, but like horror movies really don't scare me. Long Legs actually made me uncomfortable, though, which is like a big compliment for me. Like, the first time I watched it, I was like, dude, I feel disgusting for some reason. I was like, I feel like Nicolas Cage is going to pop out of a dark corner and like I'm going to freak out. I was like, this is like, it actually was effective. Like, so I was like, you know what? I was like, it actually got to me a little bit. So I was like, the scariest movie ever? No, but it freaked me out, which is rare. So I was like, I at least appreciate that. And Nicolas Cage was fun. I'm a notorious Nicolas Cage hater, and I thought he was fantastic in that movie.
I was waiting for him to pop out at one point and go, I'm going to here to steal the Declaration of Independence. I was waiting for, you know, that, like a national treasure.
There it is.
There it is.
Like, I remember going to see Long Legs opening night, and I was with my girlfriend at the time, and we're sitting there, and the movie's gone, and like, I'm like, this is creepy. I'm like, this is exactly what I wanted to be. I'm like, this is perfect. I'm like, I don't really know what she's thinking about it. And like, I leaned over like halfway through. I'm like, what do you think? She's like, and then she whispers back, she goes, I'm nauseous right now. I was like, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want, man.
Yeah, that's what he was going for.
And even looking at like the monkey, like because it's Osgood Perkins too. Like, I really enjoyed that movie, but they didn't have like the big marketing campaign behind it. Like Long Legs didn't. No one's really talking about it, and I don't think it's as good as Long Legs. It's a fun movie and it's batshit crazy, but like the marketing wasn't there and people weren't really talking about it or
Yeah.
anything. And granted, there's also no Nicolas Cage in it or anything. It's
Right.
There
Theo
should have been.
James. There should have been. That would have been funny, but like
Was-
Nicolas
was
Cage just
that-
pops in for no reason, just like the
It's
long
new
legs verse. Yeah.
Long legs verse, yeah. To compete with the
Yeah,
puniverse.
Nicolas Cage playing with a toy monkey, I'd watch that. But yeah, like it's just I don't know. Like there has to be some kind of gimmick like online or something to
Yeah.
make movies work now, and it sucks.
Did they market the monkey that in that similar way though? Like it's the scariest movie that you'll
I don't
see,
think so.
or what?
No.
Okay. 'Cause
They were
I
just
I
like-
didn't really pay attention to the marketing, but I think a lot of people went in expecting more of like that same feel
All they
to long
did,
legs.
all they did from what I saw was like, oh, it's the director of Longlegs. It's Osgood Perkins,
Yeah.
and it's a Stephen King story. Go see
No.
it. And like,
Mhm.
okay, I mean, to me, that's great. I am gonna go see it because
Right.
Besides
Stephen
like
King's
a teaser
cool.
and a poster, the only thing I heard was, "Oh, the reason why the monkey isn't clapping cymbals is because Disney has
Disney-
copyright to that, so they had to use it."
But
just
I
for
will
the
say,
wrong-
though,
It's nuts. That's nuts.
The monkey in that movie is way better than the simple monkey. They found a way around it
Yeah,
and they made it work. I kind of want to explain it, but I kind of also don't want to, like, I don't know. I don't want to.
I liked it.
I'll say it. Age 10, that Toy Story 3 monkey terrified me. That thing
Yeah.
was a mess.
Yeah, he was. He was creepy. He definitely was disgusting. Yeah, he
Right.
was like a fucking monkey on bath salts or something watching security cameras. Yeah, it was
Yeah, the
creepy.
security cameras. Oh,
Yeah,
with
he
the
was
eyes
creepy.
darting around. That was
Yeah, he was
nuts.
freaky. His fucking red eyes. He was just fucking another plane of existence on PCP or something. I don't know, but he was going crazy.
Everyone's just on drugs.
Yeah, it was just the monkey on drugs, man.
Did you
What a
guys see?
beat-up Buzz.
I didn't realize this when I went to go see the monkey. If you stay after the credits, there's a trailer for Osgood Perkins' next movie.
Yeah.
at the end
There
of it.
is?
I
Yes.
didn't know that until
I-
later. It's called
yeah.
The Keeper,
Yeah, it's
I
called
think, right?
Keeper, guys. It's
Johnny
so
has no
good.
You know what's
It
crazy is I had to
looks cool.
pee so bad during Captain
Oh, me
America that as soon as the credits roll and there wasn't like the mid credit scene, I sprinted to the bathroom, peed, sprinted back, saw the end credit scene. I was like, cool, all right, whatever. I was like, for the monkey, I don't have to do that. I could just leave.
Right.
And then I fucking I'm gonna cry. I'm
Dang.
gonna cry myself to sleep.
I'm not
It was
gonna
really
lie.
unsettling. Like more unsettling than like Longlegs wasn't unsettling for me because I think I
Oh.
also have like a really high tolerance when it comes to horror.
Mhm.
But the little teaser was like, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was very creepy.
It's not
In a good
online,
way.
right?
No.
No, I tried. I
think so.
looked. I was trying to show everyone I
Oh,
know.
that's
Johnny, have
Buy
fun.
another ticket. Try to catch the end of one showing.
Oh my god, I feel like a dunce. Oh, I need a
Just,
dunce
break
cap.
all the rules and go into one movie into the other just for like
Yeah, I was
5
kind of hoping for
Time
this
it
right
out.
here. The monkey
The
will
monkey will
return.
return.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Or like the end of Long Legs will return.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
longer.
Even longer legs.
Damn.
No,
I'd actually
the title's called Longer Legs. Yeah.
The longest legs
Oh.
with Adam
That's-
Sandler.
Long legs.
The longest legs.
Long legs.
Shut Oh god, that was funny, bro. He was at the Oscars in a sweatsuit. What a guy in shorts.
Yeah, man, he's Adam Sandler. He don't give a
All
shit.
for the
No, I don't give a shit. What a guy. Hopefully, Happy Gilmore 2 doesn't suck ass. I hope it doesn't. It probably will, but I hope it
Well,
doesn't.
It
Well,
probably
Netflix's
will.
movie track record is implying that yes, it will.
Right.
Which is gonna be sad. That's probably my favorite Adam Sandler movie.
Now, if Happy Gilmore 2 was like a mini series or a show, it would probably be good. But
Or
since it's a
going to the
movie,
theater.
It's
Oh, well,
weird
yeah.
because you're right. They have a pretty decent track record when it comes to shows. At least they're big shows, and then movies are like, that's fine.
well,
just put it out.
if you've seen any of the Adam Sandler films that he made for Netflix, they are not good.
Mm-mm.
No, what's the
So-
Halloween one? The like
Hubie Halloween.
Hubie
yeah.
Halloween. Hubie Halloween. He's like,
Well,
Yeah, I just
That
see the
was,
trailers from like that's gonna fucking suck ass. I'm not watching that in my ever.
Well, I remember Hubie was the one that he did after Uncut Gems, and during his like after Uncut Gems, when he got nominated, he even said, you know, if I don't win this Oscar, the next movie I'm going to make will be my worst one. And I think everyone I did that probably jokingly, but then Hubie Halloween came out, and we were like, that's the one.
that's what he's thought about. Yeah, yeah.
I have to
Here's
watch
about
Uncut
it.
Gems.
Uncut Gems is really good.
I'm
I
still
hear
haven't
there's
seen
some
that.
uncut gems in that movie.
I've only seen the clip of Kevin Garnett like 10 million times. Like, why the fuck would you show me something if I can't have it or something? I love that.
For Uncut Gems, that's like a movie that like I had to come around on because the first time I went to go see it, I saw it in the theater, and I remember I went with my mom. I was like 15 or something like that, and I was like, hey, hey, this is like Adam Sandler, like a serious role. I'm like, we should go. She's like, oh yeah, it sounds good. So we go, and like, like. For those who have seen it, that's not a movie you want to watch with your mom when you're 15. But then so we walked down, we were like, that was so bad, and I'm like, it was awful, and like it's just like the awkward experience. But then I watched it again at home like a year ago, and I was like, this is like phenomenal filmmaking right here. This movie's almost perfect. Like it's so tense, and like you feel like you're gonna throw up after watching the movie. Like you're just like. It's a 2-hour panic attack, pretty much.
That's
really
what I've
great.
heard. I've only heard people say they love it or they absolutely fucking hate it because it causes them to have like a panic attack, pretty much. Like
Yeah.
I've only heard that. Like it's either a masterpiece or like I had to go to the hospital after watching it.
Yeah.
Like, that's like pretty much the only thing I've ever heard.
Right.
Isn't the Weeknd in that movie too? I'm gonna watch it now. I'm pretty sure he is.
That's all
I'm
you care
watching,
about.
I'm watching it. Yeah, I know what I'm watching.
It's very
Uh,
fast-paced.
I didn't go with them, but my mom and stepdad went to go see Hateful Eight. Now, here's the thing. They have not seen any film by him. They just saw the cast and went, we're going to go out and get some dinner. We're going to see Hateful Eight. I'm like,
It's a cowboy
Alright.
movie.
yay! So they were out, and I know roughly how long off the movie she was, but they're going to go to dinner first. Okay. So when they showed up, about 45 minutes after that movie started, I'm like, what are you guys doing home? What happened? Like, that movie was like, we walked out. That movie was terrible. I'm like,
Dang.
oh, all right.
Yeah.
And they were like, wow, we had no idea what the like. Did you not like look up anything information? No, we just saw the Kurt Russell. I'm like, this is the problem. Because like, it's got Samuel L. Jackson. That's fine. No, you don't understand. No.
Hateful Eight's in my top 4 on Letterboxd. I love Hateful Eight.
I think that's his most underrated movie for sure. I love Hateful Eight.
Really good.
I agree. It does not
Yeah.
get talked about
He
enough.
never did get that blanket.
Well,
Oh,
he
man.
spoiled himself. He's waiting backstage. Ronan.
My fucking guy.
What's up, y'all?
Oh,
He shows up as soon as I have to leave. I'm gonna stay a couple extra minutes just so I can talk to Ronan.
Oh, you were gonna leave?
I was, but now I can't because Ronan's here. I'll feel bad.
Okay. Well, good.
Yeah, man, we gotta talk about the Lakers.
Yeah, the Lakers are the last of us. Quick before I leave. Yeah, all right.
They released
That
a
was a funny
photo
story.
of Abby from Last of Us.
Yeah,
They
I
won.
a photo of Caitlin Deaver.
I'm
Put
already
on
starting
another
my reservations for therapy for that whole month.
Mhm.
I'm gonna counselor.
Yep.
I get my thoughts.
Nothing's gonna happen. What are you talking about? Nothing happens.
very
It's
uplifting
HBO. What are you
show.
talking about?
I
Come on,
heard how many episodes is it? Is it 6 or
7.
7? I heard it's 7 episodes. Them
Yeah.
just kind of hanging out, seeing Kumbaya, and everything's fine.
Sounds
Yeah, it's a
great.
nature
I wish.
documentary.
I wish.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's good. You're right.
let's
That's
just
fine.
like Game of Thrones it and kill everybody. Just like make it all
Ooh.
better.
Oh, it's the opposite of Game of Thrones. Everyone lives, and everyone gets to talk about their
Oh.
feelings. Yeah.
The Walking Dead. I'm just kidding.
There's no incest, none of that. It's just all like happy hunky dory. The
Damn
zombies actually, they find a cure for the zombies. They're good now. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
They save humanity, dude.
Yeah, put that
No.
golf club down. We don't need that no more. We're good.
No,
We're good, man.
no,
Sorry, I had to
no,
say
we
it.
don't. Mm-mm. Nope.
Man,
I'm just kidding.
No putting here.
the fact that person didn't say that when they used it was kind of embarrassing and stupid. But
Yeah, how cringe. What a terrible game.
yeah, terrible. Okay, shut it off.
She didn't say for.
That's not accurate. I'm just kidding.
That's
Wow.
not canon.
Yeah, nothing.
There you go.
Fake, bro.
Yeah, man. It's dude. We're getting what's his name from Bad Boys as Eugene. It's the captain.
Yeah,
Weird,
Yeah. The captain.
He's
He's
in the Matrix.
No, Bad Boys. He's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Memento.
Everyone knows him from Bad Boys.
Yeah, he's great in Bad Boys.
He's honestly, I think the best character in the Bad Boys universe is him.
I
'Cause
really
he gets,
liked him.
He gets so fucking. He's like, what the fucking god, fucking shit. Like he gets so angry all the time.
Yeah, he has a
tactical.
great angle,
Yeah. Joe Pantoliano. That's his name.
that
Wow.
is. I was close ish.
You're
Said-
close, yeah.
I said
Fake-
Panzolano or
fake
something.
Fake Italian.
Yeah, fake Italian. what
Pina
else is it?
colada.
Yeah,
Pina colada.
Yeah, George Pina Colada. Yep.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked. I think if anybody's covering it, I think on Saturday they might drop something officially because they're having a panel at South by Southwest.
Right,
So,
that's this
Well, that's
weekend.
this weekend.
Oh, man.
What's all going to be there besides them? What do we?
saw-
the Accountant 2 premiere. What else?
Mm.
Okay,
Um,
count two.
I saw there's
Punisher
gonna
and
be
Batman
some-
together in one movie. Why not? You know.
Yep.
I think there's gonna be a panel for it's not a movie, but a panel for Death Stranding 2.
Yes.
Oh,
Kojima's gonna
okay.
be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
That's awesome.
I want to hear more about that Jordan Peele game too.
Oh,
I want to hear about
Yeah.
this movie. That's what I want
I
to hear
forgot
about.
about
Yeah, the fucking Jordan Peele movie. Oh
Exactly.
my god. Okay, just
Next year,
started
man.
I hear it's called Yep.
that. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Not Nope. Yep.
Kiki Palmer returns and yup.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's the
that's the
ending of the
sequel.
trilogy. No.
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, hey man, I'm there.
Wait till the prequel comes out. What?
It's a great box set. Yeah, what?
What?
Huh?
And that's the second prequel. Huh?
Love to look at his filmography. Yeah, 15, 20 years from now,
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah.
Nope.
Get out.
He's gonna be like Martin
Yeah.
Scorsese in his 80s, like Martin Scorsese. In the last movie he's gonna do in the Nope universe is called "The Fuck."
No, just fuck off.
You never see the signs. He was turning.
It's all there, guys.
Yeah.
He's doing all of it.
I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie, but the title "You People" I think would have been really cool if he had it under his belt and be like, "Oh, what's he gonna do with that title?"
That would be cool.
I don't know what that is. You people.
What? People who eat pizza with pineapple. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
it's me, I'm people.
Oh, you people.
I
We're
am
having
people.
discuss. Hold on, before Johnny has to leave because I have to kick him
Yeah.
out because I can't stand him. Fake Italian.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were discussing cherry flavor because he loves cherry, and I think it's cough medicine. Like that is just cherry's nasty. I need to know. Yeah, well, stop talking about movies. That movie has come out yet. No, Ronan, what are your thoughts on cherry? I need to know.
I could take it or leave it.
Okay.
Let's see. When what was it on a like ice cream on it? I always just took it off and ate it later. But like, I wouldn't lose sleep over it.
Cherry ice cream is gross. I will say that. Kind of.
Why would you have cherry ice cream?
I kind of like Cherry Garcia from Ben and Jerry's, like Deadpool. But yeah.
Oh. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
wait, did we ask you that, Darren, about
You
cherry?
did not.
Cherry.
Wow, bro.
Yes or no?
I don't think Johnny's ever been more wrong in his life. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. At least I'm wrong about that. That's fine.
Is that
Wow.
I'll take it. Yeah, that's a Canton event. That's the worst opinion I've had on the show. If that's the worst opinion I've had on the show, I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
Take it as a win, man.
I'll take it as a win. Fuck it. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
Are
That's a
you
W.
leaving us now? Are you leaving?
Yeah. I have
Okay.
to leave.
Yeah, you don't want to know what he's doing, but he's leaving us. So.
Yeah, bro. It is. But I do have a possibly exciting announcement that not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so not the 12th,
Not the 12th. The
the 19th.
19th.
I'm ready.
Johnny's
I
on the
will-
mayor.
I will be in New York City with my girlfriend, and I might join the show on my phone
Oh,
with my girlfriend.
Hey!
Since you've been begging
Holy-
to have her on.
sorry guys. Holy fucking shit. Yes, I need this in my
It
life.
might. I think we might rip the Band-Aid off and do
Okay,
that. I
'cause
think that'd be
look-
fun.
Have no other guests. It's just Chainsaw and you two.
It's just like a 60 minutes episode.
Couples counsel.
Couples counseling. Yeah. The spin-off.
I know there's confusion on some of your faces. I understand. Look, this is something I've been trying to do because my thing was she needs to watch the show to see how he really is.
Oh, she knows, bro. Are you kidding me? What
Because
do you
they've
think I
been
say to her?
talking about like, well, maybe future stuff. Like, okay, she needs to watch the show. No. All right. This is exciting. Okay.
I figured that get you jazzed up.
Oh man, can we get to 19th now? Can that be now? Can we do this now? Come
Yeah.
on.
I don't know how long I'll be on the show
fine.
and how
That's
great
fine.
quality it'll be because I'll be in the city, but
It'd be funny.
I think that'd be funny as fuck to try.
Just do
and see.
tantographs. Just start filming stuff. Like, look at this location.
Look,
New York IRL.
yeah, look, it's garbage on the street. Whoa,
it won't be like, Johnny, don't talk about yourself like that. He's like,
whoa, yo, look, it's fucking. No, never mind. I was gonna make a fucked up joke. Never mind. I need to leave. I need to fucking leave.
it's a retired polar bear. Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
It's Spike Lee
Sorry.
selling his next ticket.
Yo, it's Denzel riding the subway with Spike Lee, dude. What's happening?
All right, man.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care,
man.
Johnny.
See you, man.
Bye.
See you on next
The
one.
Lakers, man. Woo!
Go
Bye.
Lakers. Last of Us.
Bye. Fake
Who the fuck-
Italian piece of crap.
Who
Yeah.
was that?
Man, see, when you leave the show, we have to talk bad about you. I'm kidding. We don't do that. Maybe a little.
Except for today.
Yeah, only to except
Only,
for
yeah.
yeah. Well, it's a bit on the show. When someone leaves the show, we go, "Who the fuck was that?" And that's just the thing that we've been doing. So when you leave, just let you know we will say it. So just
Cool.
in case you're
Out of
aware.
love.
Out
and
of what?
respect.
Well, out of love.
Customary.
Okay, that's fine. That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Well, we did talk some Oscar stuff, but
Mhm.
did you watch it live, Ronan? I did not.
No, what was I watching at the same time? I think I was covering something, and we were just like on the sidebar. I'm like, oh, Honora, oh shit! And Adrian Brody had a 7-minute speech that they let him go with, and
That was funny.
cool.
Yeah.
I respected it until I didn't because I was like, yeah, you tell him. And then he proceeded to say nothing for the next 3
Yeah.
minutes. I was like, all right, maybe you didn't have to do that, actually.
Yeah.
I think was it Kieran Culkin? He jokingly said, "Yeah, we're supposed to have a limited time, and that goes for you, Adrian Brody." And he's like, "I don't know why I took a shot at you." Like, we know why, because you're good.
Yeah. He foreshadowed it at the SAG Awards. I posted a video about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what you were just saying, Kieran, was like, nobody can hold this statuette for so long, for 45 seconds, which is the allotted time, Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm just joking. I love you. Take your time. And in Adrian's mind, he was like, you know what? I will take my time. Thank you.
Yeah, I will. I will.
I got a lot to say.
Kieran
I
said
get-
I could.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I get they have to make it entertaining and stuff like that, but like there's the part of me that's like they can do these like big like comedy specials and long-winded skits, and it's like, could you just give them like 10 extra seconds during their speeches? Like I feel like I'd much rather hear all these people's like speeches that they've worked their entire lives on than like a musical sketch with Deadpool and a sandworm. So you know like that stuff is fun, but it's like I don't know, like
I mean,
Especially people who are either young or like don't, English isn't their first language. Like I remember when Parasite was kicking ass, and I was worried they're gonna boo them off the stage. It's like, no, this is a big deal because it won Best International Film and then Best Picture, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just like that film came swinging and whatnot. So I guess it depends on who you know and what you know.
Yeah. 100%.
What really bummed me out, I think, about Adrian Brody's like prolonging his time is the fact that it's respectful. Everybody tries to do their speeches within 45 seconds, but it's always like the people like behind the scenes that we don't know. I think it was the team who did the best sound, and it was Dune who won.
Yeah.
There were 3 guys accepting that award.
Yeah.
And between the 3 of them, they had 45 seconds.
Yeah.
The first 2 guys went, and then by the time the 3rd guy went up, they muted him.
yeah.
Like didn't even get to
Ridiculous.
say a peep.
That's
And then Adrian
ridiculous.
Brody, who everyone knows, he's always the center of attention.
Yeah,
He's
you're
like,
right.
wait, give me a couple more minutes. It's like, no,
Yeah.
dude.
That might be the only time they're ever on TV that they ever
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
Exactly.
unless somehow 10, 15 years down the road they're up there again for something else. It's like, give them their, because Adrian Brody more than likely in his career will probably get another win of some major award. So
Probably.
he'll get to do it again, maybe.
Mhm.
I mean,
He'll
'cause a
at
lot of
least
these
be
actors are,
nominated for something.
yeah.
Right.
If they don't win the Oscars, at least they may win something else significant, and they go up
Mhm.
on stage and give their like, yeah. I mean, come on.
And like he could go on social media right after and be like, hey, this is how I really feel. Those other people may not have that kind of audience or
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
community around them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
it just kind of goes to show that stereotype of like actors, like being like the self-absorbed type. It's like, oh, you're proving you're proving it.
Yeah.
I think
Doing this.
not to go back to it, but I think Substance being up at the Oscars this year is really funny because like that movie is kind of all about like the act or like the like celebrity community and how people don't actually really care about you, but just like what you can offer them at that very moment.
For
And I
sure.
feel like it being up for an Oscar is so funny because like I've never like that's like Oscars at its like point. Like that's kind of all it is. So, like the like right now, we love you, we love you, we love you until we don't love you anymore in like 30 seconds, So I think it's really funny. Like while I'm watching the Oscars this year, I was like, man, they kind of nailed it on the head, didn't they? Like it's really funny.
The irony. The industry that they're like making fun of and sending the message about wants to award them or at least
and then
for.
Conan literally does a parody where he comes out like
that was
loses his
great.
shoe and
That
go
was so funny.
lost my keys.
I thought that was funny. I thought that was really
was
funny.
good.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I dug that it was like a mini Social Network reunion on the carpet. I was like, oh look, there's Andrew and Jesse when I haven't seen them like that together in a while, and yeah, it's weird. Like again, if it was your first time winning an Oscar, oh shoot, did we lose somebody? Anyway,
Some left. All right.
see ya,
man.
doctor.
Bye, doctor.
If it was your first time, yeah, you're freaking out. You're like, oh Jesus, I made it. And I think I'm shocked people don't do it, but I would have. If I would have won, I'd be like, please give me the card. I need to make sure. I don't want this to be a La La Land, Moonlight thing all over again.
Oh yeah.
And be like, okay, it is me, cool, and just spill out. But yeah, and again, I'm an Adrian Brody fan, but like, it was weird. Zoe won. I was so happy and proud of her. And I haven't seen the film yet. But the whole past few months, people were just like,
Yeah.
fuck that movie. What the fuck? And it's just like, it's a wild times.
I haven't seen that movie either yet. But I kind of have a take for it, to where it's like this movie that is heavy in its trans representation is getting shit on for being, people are saying, oh, we're shitting on it because it's a bad movie, and it's like, are you shitting on it because it's written bad, directed bad, acted bad, or I feel like most people are just shitting on it because it's a movie about trans people, and that's. Like, I'm happy. Like, I know some people were worried that this movie was going to win a lot, but I'm kind of happy that it won what it did, just to kind of like shut those people up for a second. And like, I thought Zoe's speech was fantastic. Like, I was really moved. Like, I was really moved by it, opposed to someone like Adrian Brody's that just kind of, like we said, the self-absorbed actor kind of thing, just rambling for 6 minutes. Like, I thought hers was really good. So I'm kind of happy that it won something of like, like one of the big awards. Like, I think, best supporting act, like supporting actor and actress, that's kind of like the bottom of the big awards, but it's definitely still a big award. So I'm happy to see it kind of win something of that like magnitude. I'm excited. I was very happy for them, even though I haven't even seen the movie yet.
Yeah, it's tough because I haven't seen it, so like I won't shit on a movie I haven't seen. I won't do that. But from people I've heard, it's like it's a movie representing a group of people, but it doesn't represent them very well. And I know that has been a big thing for many people. And if that's true, then like, yeah, that's something that I don't love celebrating. But I do agree with you on that basis. Where like, yeah, it is good to have the like trans community represented in some way in that regard. So it's a tough line to walk for sure.
For sure.
Last year was honestly a pretty good year for like the trans community being represented in film, because I saw the TV Glow, the documentary Will and Harper.
How does that not get nominated for anything?
Yeah, right.
Sorry to interrupt, but oh my god, that's the biggest snub of the year.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, those two movies were fantastic. I did end up watching Emilia Perez. I didn't have any intention to, because I always try to go in blind. I said that earlier, but it was impossible to avoid everybody talking so much mad shit about the movie that I can't go into that like without that little thought in the back of my head. But I had to watch it for a film discussion I had, so I was like, okay, fine. And I wasn't the biggest fan for other reasons, but Yeah, I thought last year was pretty good to see that
Yeah.
the trans community represented in different ways. You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think the one that kind of pissed me off a little bit was best song. And I've been on my like Wild Robot high horse, this whole year, but Reach the Sky wasn't nominated, and that pissed me off because that movie, like every time, or like that song, every time I listen to that song, I get emotional because of how they use that in the movie. And I was like, if it doesn't win, whatever, I get it. It's like an animated thing. I know they don't like those, whatever. But it's like, but nominated, so, yeah.
Yeah. Oscars, it's hard to keep up with. It's like
hard.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. These two knuckleheads, they are bestest of friends. They love each other so much. They're here. Welcome, boys.
Yo.
Oh my gosh, it's DX.
It's DX. Draven, you gonna fall asleep tonight again, like last week?
Maybe.
Yeah, he fell asleep for like the last hour of the show last week.
I woke up on my floor.
Yeah, I was.
Make sure you do that again.
Yeah, when he said that he woke up on the floor, my first thought was, why didn't he fall out of his chair while we were still live and fell on the floor?
And that was at like 2:30 in the morning too, so he must have sat there a while.
Yeah. I pictured what's his name from Stu from The Hangover when he wakes up and he's like trying to put his glasses on and shit. I was like, I pictured that. He's like, yo, what's my tooth?
Yeah, probably that. Oh yeah, the whole Oscar Memoriam fiasco. Yeah, where they left people out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
some of the people that got snubbed from that, I got irritated.
Tony Todd was left out.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Then the other actress was left out too. I can't.
The one who just passed away.
Yeah.
And yet they had Morgan Freeman come out and do an 1.5-minute discussion about Gene Hackman, but they couldn't put her in the in memoriam for some reason.
Right.
Okay.
So like I've never really known how that works. Is it any actors at all, or is it just people that have been like around the Oscar?
It's acting. It's also producers, directors.
Okay.
Like they put a lot of people.
Sure.
Yeah,
like
they,
in general.
they don't have to be current of what's going on.
Yeah, like literally, if they've had some sort of work in the industry, but that's the thing. Every year they always forget people, or there's people that's omitted.
Every year.
I don't know why Tony, especially Tony's, he was. It doesn't make any sense why it wasn't like he passed away the day before the Oscars. It was months, and literally he has had a huge career for decades in Hollywood. How in the world did they not? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I'm thinking about this randomly, but was Kevin Conroy in memoriam for the Oscars? I doubt it.
No, I don't think he was.
I don't think so.
I would have remembered that.
Mask of the Phantasm should have had him straight up front, right there.
Yes.
That movie alone. Yes.
Yes.
They always put people on you've never heard of too. Yeah, that's the thing. They always include so many people. I watched In Memoriam that was released online from this year's Oscars, and I would say literally 75% I've never heard of these people. But it doesn't matter. They should be honored in some way. But the fact you omit people doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And what's really sad to think about is when an icon like Tony Todd isn't in the memoriam, a lot of people are going to know that. But think of all the people that nobody knows, like the producers or things like behind the scenes, all those workers that were also omitted that nobody would have thought about.
Yeah. I just looked at the 2023 Oscars list. Kevin Conroy was not in the memoriam.
I boycott now. Boycott.
Yeah.
Also,
Terrible.
is it kind of strange? Like obviously we all know that some people are more famous than other people. But isn't it kind of weird how it feels like whenever they do the whole in memoriam thing, it's like they're ranking how important they were. That's so strange.
Yeah.
I was waiting. I was who? What? It was Gene Hackman was the last one this year, right? He was at the very end.
Right.
So obviously, big. That's a huge deal. And David Lynch was towards the end as well. But it really does feel like they're just kind of ranking how important these people's careers were. And like I said earlier, obviously some people are more famous and more recognizable than other people, but it just always feels a little weird watching it. I'm like, well, are you trying to say that this life is worth more than this life? It's
right.
Yeah.
Then you start up a whole different discussion.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
like-
always going to be people unhappy with whatever
Yeah.
result they put out. Like, oh, Gene Hackman just got a picture, or they didn't show
Right.
enough of him. Yeah, there's always
Like
gonna be someone.
people were so angry that David Lynch didn't get like a whole tribute and everything.
Right.
And like understandable, David Lynch, visionary, done a lot for, the film world over the course of his career. But I mean, I don't know. Like we only have time
Like
for certain
he
stuff.
he was in it. He was talking. Most people, they get a photograph, even if they were an actor. They don't get actual footage. Like he was speaking pretty significantly in his section.
Yeah.
But
And-
of course, like, oh, here's
Right.
come on, guys. Like,
And like I could sit here and be like, "Where's James Earl Jones's big old thing?" Like
James
like
Earl
it's
Jones.
hard-
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a big one. Like,
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge one. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you know he was Darth Vader?
What?
What? Yeah. And
I'm
back to
glad-
reference
When?
that
I'm glad y'all
one
were
with
sitting down for that.
That one with 2023 when where Conroy was omitted. You can say that, not enough people outside the comic realm knew him or whatever. They also omitted Gilbert Gottfried. He wasn't in it either.
Mm.
He's a lot more well known.
He was Iago.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
What?
Yeah.
But no, I mean they even omitted people like that. So it's not
Yeah.
just the comic side of things that get the shaft for those. A lot of them don't get mentioned that should.
Right.
And like if it's a thing about time, then just like change it up and have names like come up on the screen instead of doing photos. You can fit in a lot more names in a presentation than you
Yeah.
can do photos.
Yeah,
Sure.
and, like one line of text takes up a lot less space.
Yeah.
than an image.
Yeah. Speaking of time, they're probably like trying to just keep that condensed too, because they have to factor in the possibility of actors hushing the band, trying to play them off and go several minutes over their speech. They have to like
Yeah.
I don't know who would do
Well,
that.
variables.
If they're trying to keep time condensed, then why do they let certain people go on for 6 minutes?
right, exactly.
What is that noise?
Titanic.
Is someone playing Zelda?
Something's
I'll never let go.
Can you hear it right now?
Oh, I can hear that.
Oh shit! It might be my game.
Oh, he's playing fucking.
I'm playing Minecraft.
Oh, my god.
I was gonna say
My
Minecraft or
name
Stardew
is
or-
Steve.
This right here is the only marketing Minecraft's gonna get.
Yeah, my name is Steve
Oh,
Draven.
God.
Are you excited for the Minecraft movie?
I'll
My name is Steve.
probably go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not. I would go with my kid, but he's like.
Draven will be the oldest one in that
so-
theater.
He's like, you will go with me.
I'll be the only one in the theater.
No, that happened whenever the second Night at the Museum movie came out way back then, because Up came out that same weekend and everybody was in the theater seeing that.
Aw.
Me and my one family member that I went with, we were the only two in the theater for Night at the Museum the entire time.
That
No
was
one
good,
else
though.
walked in the room.
Well, you got a glorious experience of seeing the sequel to Night at the Museum. So
Yeah,
you know.
I still haven't even seen the third one. So
Second's the best one.
I
Stand by
out of
that.
the two that I have seen, I like the second one more. Yeah.
3 kind of sucks to be honest.
Oh, okay, then I didn't miss out.
When I saw the wild robots, my wife and I were the only people in the theater who didn't have like a child with them.
Oh, I thought they were going to say the only ones in the theater.
No, it was pretty packed, but there was a lot of Mom,
I
what's
went by
happening?
myself.
Dad. Yeah.
Bro, I was ugly crying during that
Oh,
movie.
so was
It
I.
Bad.
I
Seriously. Even with all the little kids.
I thought
talking.
about my kid and shit, and I'm like, oh my
No.
god, yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
done.
oh yeah.
It's over.
I did
That
get a
was really
laugh. It was last month when I went and saw Captain America. I went there with my sister. We didn't get. I mean, we bought tickets ahead of time and we got seats. And she goes, "What if like our seats taken because we're not there? Like this amount of time early?" I was like, "We don't have to worry about our seats being taken or having trouble finding one because this wasn't a movie like Deadpool or No Way Home where the site crashed as soon as you went to get tickets." So
Yeah,
getting tickets
it
was
would've
not a
been fine.
problem. We walked into the theater, like we're there maybe 5 minutes early, and 3/4 of the theater is empty. I was like, "What were you worried about?"
No, you're fine. Did
That's-
y'all know? Did you know that Captain America was in it?
I heard that. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Whoa.
Well, y'all were about Wild Robot, and I'm sitting there going like, I don't think they understand there's a wild robot in that movie. Like, I don't know if they're aware of
No.
what's happening.
There's
you
a
know.
comm robot actually.
There's a
It's
comm
false
robot.
advertising.
That's the sequel,
Well-
the Calm Robot.
Well, for a time, it was a comm robot. For a time.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Calm Robot is where the robot discovers weed and goes, "All right, man, Yeah, the
No,
Conver-
I was even talking about this with Darren on one of his pipeline streams. It's like that movie is going to be to some people like what Lion King was to the adults 30 years ago. That's going to be a sort of experience like that for them. It's like it's got the memorable songs.
What movie?
For the time now, like great animation, really compelling story.
Mufasa's death.
That's my favorite of last year. Favorite movie.
Have you seen elements of that story before? Yeah, sure. But that doesn't mean it's not compelling.
I think we're in like a renaissance of like animated movies because I think like Wild Robot, Spider-Verse,
Living in Peace,
Last Wish,
Puss in Boots, especially.
Even like Inside Out 2, like I think we're like like raising the bar of what animated movies can do again. Like I feel like several years there, it's like we've seen this movie 20 billion times. I feel like we're like, no, we're actually
Don't mention Shrek 5. People are gonna fucking
Hey Darren, you forgot Garfield.
Did I though? I don't think I did.
I think you intentionally left it out.
Is that a bad movie? Was it bad?
It's mid. I mean, it's fine. Like kids
watched it.
like it, but it's
Did anybody watch Dogman? I wanted to watch that one.
Dogman's actually really good. I was like shocked. Dogman is funnier than it needs to be. Like I went in being like, it's whatever, it'll be fine. I was like,
I did not see Dogman, and I did not see what the hell's it called?
Wolfman.
Maybe I'll show my kid Dogman.
Dogman and Wolfman, it's the same thing.
I did not see If. I don't know if that's good or not.
Oh, if it's decent.
It's fun. It's
pass.
If it's a movie I know I would have loved as a kid, right? Like, watching it now, I'm like, that's okay. But I know as a kid, to me would have like ate that shit up. Like, it would have been over.
I was rooting for the Wild Robot to get the Oscar, but
Flo is good.
Ended up getting
Flo
it.
is really good.
Flo is so good.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm okay with that.
And and like it being indie, I think is like what really.
And the guy made it on fucking Blender.
Yeah, I just saw that.
I used to use Blender, bro. Shit's ass.
A $4 million budget or something. It's crazy.
And that was the first Oscar for Latvia too, which is cool.
Yeah, I had like a naive hope in the back of my head that that there would at least be some nomination for Transformers to get something, but I kind of knew that wasn't going to happen because the marketing destroyed that movie. It's a really good movie, but the marketing failed it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
This is, I think, the best year for like best animated film because every single one of those movies on that list could have won in a different year. They're so good.
For sure.
Yeah. And even what happened? What was it? Year before this past one that. What the hell is it called? Elemental? Is that what it's called?
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
It started.
I also cried like a bitch during that.
It started looking like it wasn't going to be that big of a movie. It looked like it was going to kind of bomb. Then it slowly started to get its money back.
And everyone started to realize, oh, it's actually good.
I took my wife to that one. She cried like a baby too. We both cried.
Aw, that's
she gets bored during movies. So
is that why she cried? She was bored.
Like, she doesn't like Interstellar. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh my! So it's so funny. It's so funny that you brought that up. Last night, one of the new like Dolby theaters that opened up near me recently did for a week. They're showing Interstellar, and I had seen it in IMAX for its 10th anniversary back in December by myself, and like. Religious experience,
life-changing,
and so I took my sister to go see it for the first time last night, and she had never seen it before, and we are sitting there in the theater, and like the pre-show stuff is playing on, and I look at her and I go, "Hey, are you ready? Like, there's a lot that's about to happen to you in the next like 3 hours," and she's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, let's do this. So I took a before picture of her and an after picture of her watching it with Sally. So her before picture is all just like, and then her after picture, there's just like puffy face, tears, like, and like even seeing it again last night, like it was not many people can say they have had two religious experiences in their life, but seeing that movie in Dolby, like the seats are shaking. It might be the best movie ever made. I don't know.
The music, man. Like I can't. That was the first movie I teared up in the movie theaters, and I remember I was so sucked in that I didn't realize I was like people were around me, and I couldn't. Yeah. It was until afterwards that I heard people sniffling, and I was like, okay, I'm not the only one that like was losing my shit because you know, that scene of like, today's a special day because you told me we'd be the same age, and like,
Right.
Dude,
I
that scene
was
This
heartbreaking.
this is going to be a hot take here, and I know it. I am not
boy.
the biggest fan of Hans Zimmer's work. There's a few of his pieces that I like.
Mhm.
That one is definitely one of his standouts.
For sure.
It's like that one. Pirates of the Caribbean, Man of Steel, and his Dark Knight work are probably the only ones that I hold up to this regard. The rest, I'm very either torn on or just don't like, but that's definitely one of them.
Yeah, I was listening to this podcast talking about Interstellar today, and one of the guys brings up this really great point about the score where he talks about how like the score is just kind of married so perfectly with Interstellar. Like it's hard to imagine that score working with any other movie. There's some other Hans Zimmer stuff where you can be like, okay, another adventure movie or something, like I could put this in
Right.
here and it would still work. But the Interstellar score is one of the most perfectly constructed pieces of music for a movie probably ever that we will ever have, like throughout the history of the rest of film.
Yeah.
And I think it fits perfectly. I mean, that's like, I don't know. I walked out of that theater still like jaw dropped again, and like you said, like your first time like ever like crying like in a movie theater, tearing up in a movie theater. I'm sitting there like the first scene comes on where it's just like the documentary stuff, and I'm like waterworks already,
You
dude.
know what's coming.
Just knowing what's about to happen, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna start crying, and we're not even 5 minutes in yet, dude.
Yeah.
That movie's life changing, man. That movie's fantastic.
Well, that actually brings up a good question. I'm curious if anybody can remember this. Does everybody here remember what their first time crying in a movie theater was?
Oh god.
Bro, I
I
don't even know what I
do.
did yesterday.
Of course you don't.
I think it's
you're
Marley
old.
and
Just
Me.
kidding.
Marley and Me.
I think I watched that when I was like in first grade, and I remember being a little sad.
Fair.
Honestly, I think
Mine was Brit. Oh, sorry. You
Oh
can
no,
go
you're
first.
good. You go.
Wait.
You go.
I think I might have the same answer.
Mine was Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah.
sobbing that
Aw.
movie.
Yeah.
As like a little girl, I was like, "Why did you take me to see this?"
Yeah. I was like 12. I was like 12 when I saw that in the theater, and I was bawling.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine would be. I don't know.
Surprisingly, so it's actually not. It wasn't in a theater. It was on streaming.
Oh.
The first time I watched Marriage Story,
Oh,
end of that
Oh,
movie.
dude.
the end of that movie when he's in the hallway and he hears his kid like reading the note, and he walks into the room and like helps him read it. Dude, that shit ruins me every time I watch that movie, man.
I hate that that's become like a meme movie because it is just one
I
of the
know.
best movies I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Dude, I
Yeah.
hate that. Like that
Yeah.
fight scene. That fight scene is so well
Yeah.
directed and written and filmed. Like it's really kind of it's almost kind of scary watching it for the
Yes.
first time, especially if
Yeah.
you really don't know what's gonna happen. Like you're watching it and you're just like, this is heart-wrenching. And then like now seeing it, now it's just like, people make fun of that like that Adam Driver yelling meme. Like that's in
Yeah.
everything now. And I'm just
I
like,
can't watch it
stop.
without laughing.
Stop appreciating the value.
And you
of
don't
this
want to laugh
movie.
at it.
No.
Those type of movies are the ones that like I know I'm gonna have to like watch before either like I choose to like get married or like become a dad. Like Interstellar. Oh,
I think
We're not
Haley
the
left.
flies.
but, you know,
It's Haley. Okay. Why?
we defend. But like to me, like Marriage Story, I haven't fully seen all of it, but like there's a moment I've seen the clip of like Adam Driver just going like, I don't know how to start this conversation. It's just like
Yeah.
there's I'm like, fuck, man. Like I gotta know that like when I'm doing this, I gotta commit to this. Same thing with like Interstellar. If I'm committing to have a kid, I gotta give the kid everything and like and much like Cooper. Oh, you send me on a fake mission? Fuck that. I'm pulling back. I'm going after my kids and whatnot. And like it's
He
Oh.
was ready to go back home instantly. Like when he gets to that planet with Matt Damon and they're talking, they're like, all right, well, we're gonna do this. And the whole time Cooper's like, yeah, he's like, well, I'm gonna go home now. And he's like, I'm gonna go get my kid. Like it's
Well, my answer is going to sound really well. Maybe it won't sound that weird, but just comparatively to what everyone else said, the earliest memory I have of like crying in a theater was probably Spider-Man 2 because I
I get it.
Hear me out.
I
Okay,
get it.
thank you.
I'm
I was
listening.
young. I was such a fan of the first one. It freaking blew me away. Like that was the first superhero movie that really like stuck with me and resonated with me. So going into the second one, I mean, you know, all the emotional spikes in that movie that happens. And I was just overwhelmed. I was so invested at an early age and left very happy still. But
that movie made me believe in community. Like outside of like to me, the X-Men, that's my community. There's people that like I feel like outsiders like me, but to me, Spider-Man 2, especially, you know, everybody knows it, but like it's the train scene.
Yes.
When he falls, he's about to fall and people catch him. And they're like, no, if you want him, you gotta go through us. And that was the first time I actually believed them. Like, we can get along? We can actually all get along? Like, what the shit? Someone will have my back?
Dude, when that kid says, "Don't worry, we won't tell."
Right.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's a great
all three of those movies have a sense of community because you have, you know, the whole scene where everybody's throwing all that junk at Goblin on the bridge. You know, they're saying, hey, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And even in the third movie, you know, whenever he's back in the red and blue and he's swinging back into the final fight at the end, you've got the whole crowd down there clapping and cheering because they've got their hero back. And I'll kind of go off what you were saying there with Spider-Man 2. I'll be honest, the first time I saw the third movie in the theater, the ending kind of got some emotions out of me. Because, you know, I have some issues, you know, now with some of the stuff that they did with the Harry arc, but it ended in a really well done way, and that definitely brought some emotions out of you. That was probably something to do with the score, but you got to follow these two who had been friends, and then they were enemies, and then they got to be heroes together, and it was just a really good end to that journey with them.
The hero's journey.
Yeah. It definitely pulled on me a little bit, I will say.
So, Jay, you have to leave us.
Yes.
Are we not cool enough for you, man?
I'm gonna go watch Spider-Man 2. So
okay.
No,
I mean, if you don't like being around us, you can just tell us, man. You can be honest.
No, I just got some stuff to do. So, you know, I was like,
finally got you back on for your second appearance. Hopefully, get
thank
you
you
on
so
more.
much for having
Come on,
me.
man.
Great chatting with you guys.
Good chatting with you, man.
Yeah,
that was a cool pick, man.
Great chatting with
talk
you,
to all you guys. I know Jack from
Great meeting
TikTok.
you.
Yeah. You, man, good chat.
I'm bringing all the TikTokers over here. That's what I'm trying to bridge the gap. That's what I'm trying to do.
I was gonna say I remember you before.
Yeah. And I know you'll say it when I leave, but I'm Jay, Cinema Coconut. So
thanks for being there, Jay. Appreciate it, man.
Say something.
See you, man. Peace
Bye.
Bye.
Who the fuck?
No, by the way, where did Johnny go?
He had to leave. He has stuff.
He has a girlfriend.
He has stuff going on tonight.
He's got cut hair.
But the main
he's got to do something else.
No, that's just I know what's happening. I can't say what it is, but it's not that. But I'm excited because if his girlfriend he is pregnant. If his girlfriend comes on in 2 weeks, I'm so excited. Oh my god!
Really?
Oh, wait,
yeah, because he said that he's going to be in New York with his girlfriend. He might join the show on his phone.
New York for what?
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Look at you, Jordan, about to meet your new stepmom.
I can't. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just excited because it's going from like me like going, okay, have her watch the show. No, to she's actually going to be on the show.
It's better that way. We'll all be on our best behavior.
No, not true. Nope, the opposite.
Okay.
Opposite.
So that means kick that one off.
Yeah, Draven can't be here.
Bringing all our worst guests on at the same time.
What happened?
I was about to start listing off people that we're going to have on. Nope, I'm not going to do that. Nope.
Yep. Careful.
Nope.
I was it too. I was like,
I hold myself back.
It's going to be myself. It's going to be Penguin's son. It's going to be retired polar bear. Teehee. It's going to be a good lineup.
Thanos, Voldemort,
AKA Draven's favorite people.
Voldemort.
Darth Vader.
Fuck all those guys.
Homelander.
Get
the milk.
From Jordan's favorite show ever.
We have not talked about Daredevil yet. We've not talked about it.
Bro.
I don't,
let's get into it.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but Daredevil is in it and he's born again.
That amazing CGI balcony scene, yeah, it's great.
I gotta
Dude,
ask.
come on. It was good.
No, it was not.
Did anybody go in blind or no?
We all went in blind.
I went in.
I felt Did you not like it, Draven, at all?
No, I didn't like the scene when he fucking jumps off
What
the
about
wall.
the show? Not
yeah,
about
it
the
was
one
great.
scene,
I loved
dude.
it.
Come on now.
That scene fucking sucks, though.
Yes,
I,
Daredevil.
It's such a turn off.
Yes, for a few seconds, we got a scene where he actually looks like he's right out of the Spider-Man animated series or the comics. Yes, for a quick second.
Yeah, I will say that long shot of the fight with him and Bullseye
It was
is.
really good. Yeah.
At first, I didn't
Bruh.
realize. At first, I'm like, "Oh, we're just seeing a fight." Oh, wait, this is one shot. We're still going.
When bro
Oh
throws
my
him
God.
off when bro throws him off the fucking building, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, that was really
Awesome.
cool.
It's-
No, that really did remind
Bullseye
me-
has that fucking villain aura though. Oh my god.
That really did remind me.
I'd
of the
let him
Daredevil
throw
entrance.
knives into my fucking neck.
That reminded me of the entrance from Spider-Man animated series when Daredevil just goes ham. on
Yeah,
the
man.
roof. Yeah, and it's a whole thing where, and they, you know what? I'm not going to spoil that, but it made me think of that whole bit just where he's going around and then Peter goes, "How can you tell what people are there?" He's like, "These guys are breathing. This guy's breathing heavy. His heart's going fast." And just that one bit, some of us look at the world differently than others. I'm like, that's Daredevil for you.
Yeah. Chainsaw, do you want to talk spoilers or no?
I think
Yes.
we can. Alan, I sent you a link on Twitter. Go to Twitter if you want to join. If we want to talk spoilers, has everyone seen it here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. I will say it is not, as in my opinion, as of right now, it's not as good as the original show right now. However, it's doing a pretty damn good job, I think, of bringing these characters back. -1 who
-1. Yeah.
-1.
Bro.
But was that the creator or the showrunner? He said that they're both coming back for season 2.
Yeah.
I thought the showrunner said that.
He did.
So it was
Yeah.
Brad Winderbaum, the TV head honcho, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
But it was said.
So
He's not
either
dead.
one or two. Either he's not dead.
Mephisto's gonna bring him back.
The hand, bro.
That's what it's gonna be. Mephisto.
Oh, the hand. Okay, because Elektra was brought
Yeah.
back from the dead.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, that always happens with her.
I mean, to
Is-
me,
is that kid at the book signing? That's Muse, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Muse.
Yeah.
to me, if they do so, first of all, Eldon Henson just
Phenomenal.
selling us his heart with those minutes. As much as I am still conflicted by it, I it's in the video. Like, it's surreal seeing the three of them back in the saddle again, and after all these years, and like, dare I say, that group can rival the supporting cast and main lead of any of the MCU projects, past or present right now. Like, that is how you do individual characters, yet making a whole and showcasing why this hero belongs and exists and functions in the Marvel universe, in my opinion. Like, to me, first of all, I was in shock, disbelief. I was like, really? This? So, because everybody kept saying, "Oh my gosh, the opening," and the social reviews. And I was like, "What's with the opening? Is it a oneer or whatnot?" And, there was a oneer. But if Foggy is back, season 2, I think it's gonna be a flashback, or they're gonna pull a Jim Gordon from Dark Knight, where they had to like kill him off,
Yeah.
just to be like, we couldn't risk Wilson, or risking them trying to get a handle on us. And I don't know, like, to me, it's there's way to it. Him being gone, there's way to it. You see it on Matt's day-to-day basis, how much it's affecting him.
That's why I think it is not a fake out in that sense between him and Karen. But if there is some sort of, because see, remember when Fist said specifically in the diner scene to Matt, he said, "I had no part in his death.
Yeah, I don't think
I kept my promise."
Yeah.
I think something's up with that, because he is aware of what went on, and after they bury the body, whatever goes in who's to say it's actually who's to say? Yeah, because we didn't see it, but it says 1 year later, and we see, like, of course, but who's to say that the body wasn't switched? And that Fist, and literally it's revealed at the end of this season that Fist did have a role to play, because he said to Vanessa, what was that? Vanessa, he said, "I'm not that kind of man anymore." When he reveals, "I know you're with this guy when I was gone." But then the very next episode, he's pulling up the wrapper, illegitimate child, blackmailing. He's already back to his old tricks again. He's already doing shady shit. I really do think he had something involved with this. And if you also notice too, Bullseye, when he was said in court, anything to say for yourself? Nothing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Fisk has always been that kind of a character who, he's like the puppet master. He'll pull the strings up from here to avoid getting his hands dirty. Won't get directly in the fray himself. So he could have not had a role in his death in the direct sense, but there could definitely have been
but Vanessa did.
Right. Like that could either be a red herring in a sense, to be like, hey, it wasn't me, but it was this Fisk here. Or he could have been, way back here, setting everything into motion. Either way, but you still have knowledge of what's going on.
We're bringing him in. You've seen Daredevil, Zach? Have you seen it?
I'm so freaking happy
Come
that
on,
I stepped into the stream at this point because I have not started Daredevil Born Again. So I'm so glad that you guys are not spoiling anything for me and you're keeping it on the DL for me.
Well, I think
when Spider-Man showed up and killed Kingpin, it was a crazy moment for everybody.
10 out of
You couldn't
10.
believe it.
I'm 10 out of 10.
Believe
That
it.
sounds
When Thanos came back from the dead,
and Daredevil got the Infinity Stones, and
Ben Affleck made a surprise cameo as Daredevil's client.
He became Cable.
Became Cable.
It was Cable.
Also, Matt Murdock's got that aura, bro.
Well, I just
his girlfriend. Like,
it's funny. Dude, he's the Mac Daddy. I've been saying this. He is the Mac Daddy of Marvel.
Yeah,
he's the Mac Daddy.
So when are you gonna watch it, Zach? When are you gonna watch it?
When I finish all the other Daredevil seasons.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I was about to say, are we boycotting?
So that's when I'm going to watch it. No, I would never boycott anything Marvel. I think Kevin Feige is a genius. So I have every faith that bringing in Charlie Cox as Daredevil. What the fuck is his name? Matt Murdock?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. No, I have every faith that.
Can you leave real quick? What the fuck?
Can I leave real quick?
Can you leave real fast?
Can you leave so we can spoil shit?
No. He's still here though.
Yeah, I'll leave real quick. Yeah, but I just unboxed this, by the way.
Oh,
that's sweet.
Gladiator 2.
I heard there's gladiators in that movie.
Are you not entertained? Again?
I heard there's 2 gladiators in that movie.
What? That's not true. Don't lie. Come on now. Is
I heard Reed Richards make an appearance.
Reed Richards.
Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Fantastic Mistress in it?
Yep.
Is he smart in that movie?
No,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, if you watch Multiverse of Madness, he's definitely not smart.
It's a bit of a stretch that he's in it.
That's a Darren joke. You can't steal Darren joke.
That is a Darren joke.
That is a Darren joke.
Hey, guys, I would make more Multiverse of Madness jokes, but I'm just going to shut my mouth on that.
Wow.
I need I'm gonna need some blue spaghetti right now.
No, I saw
Mom
a video
spaghetti.
of someone.
Mom spaghetti.
There was someone at a Comic-Con the year that Multiverse of Madness came out, and what do you know? It someone's there cosplaying as Sue Storm. Someone literally walks up to them with like a ball full of blue yarn. I was like, that's despicable,
That's funny.
but it's funny at the same time.
That's fucked up, man.
But also funny.
It's crazy. It happened to 2 Mr. Fantastics.
Yeah, literally.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or, I mean, not Mr. Fantastic.
Not 2 Fantastic
Four
members.
members. Yeah.
Wait, now
Yeah.
are we going to see like Michael Chiklis, Ben Grimm, and Secret Wars just get into a power?
Yeah, I just wanted to pop up like it's collaboratory. You know.
It's
It would be awesome if they paid off that promise from the Spider-Man 90s cartoon where you have that confrontation between Iron Man and the Thing, and he goes, "You don't back off, I'm going to smash you into a pile of pebbles." Now I just want to see a version of RDJ do that to Ben Grimm.
No, it's gonna be RDJ is gonna cause an avalanche, and Michael Chiklis is Ben Grimm is gonna be killed by the avalanche.
Damn.
All I keep thinking about is I know Jake will get this. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or maybe Ronin too, where it's like the random like where what's it called? The casket of what is it? The winter episode.
Oh,
The holiday special?
Fuck,
No. Shit.
But it's
hold on,
open,
hold
and
on.
New York is completely like flooded with just like snow, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here's the thing. It's Globber time. I'm like, the fuck are they doing here? This is an Avengers show.
It's like Casket of Ancient Winters. Is that what it's called?
That, yeah, I think that's
Okay,
what it is.
yeah.
It's like, what the hell, man?
That's
Yeah, I
where
remember that one.
that's where CM Punk gets is clobbering time from
Yeah.
from
The
Fantastic
Clobbering Hour with
Four.
your host Benjamin Grimm. The Clobbering Hour
Oh,
Is that a talk show now?
could be.
Hey, can you hear me? Hello.
No, we cannot hear you.
No.
I don't know
Sorry,
who you
I
are.
unplugged my mic and it broke for a fucking second.
The show got better at that time. Wow. Okay.
well, he's still awake, so
Nice.
not quite.
You know.
I'll be going to bed soon. I gotta wake up early.
Oh, poor baby.
No, we all gotta wake up.
Gotta
I
watch.
think it's
I gotta watch Invincible.
Oh, I think he talks movies. What's up, Alan?
Hey,
Hey, Alan.
What's going on,
man.
everyone?
Hey,
You think he
man.
talks
What's up?
movies?
He talks all the movies, only movies.
All
He-
of them.
Yeah.
No,
So you're saying
not
that-
Wait,
all.
movies.
someone with movie in their name that actually talks movies? What?
No, I think he just talks Daredevil.
that
That's all he
joke.
does.
I got the joke.
No, Draven got it.
I didn't even hear you. What'd you say? What'd you
Oh,
say?
you said someone that actually has the word movie in their fucking.
I've been doing a lot of that
Ah,
lately.
That
for
actually
sure.
talks movies.
Wow, you're funny.
What
You're
about
funny.
Retired.
sports?
Oh, what are you talking?
Talk sports.
Yeah, I don't like.
I love
I
sports.
don't watch
The
sports.
Lakers, man.
Joey Bosa just got released. That fucking pussy.
Oh, did he really?
Sorry. Yeah,
Only sport
he did.
that I played or pay attention to anymore is baseball.
Well, I mean, I don't give a shit about the Bosa brothers anyway. So
Yeah, they're
they can,
fucking communists.
They can fuck
Wow.
around.
Damn.
God, the show's getting dark for some reason. My God.
Yep.
We're at the bar after closing hours.
I'm
Man,
also
your dad's
still
not even here.
I'm still partially bitter that the Seahawks are getting
Oh
rid of
my
Tyler
god!
Lockett.
And
And-
DK wants a trade.
DK wants out.
Come to Cincinnati, DK. We'll treat you right, buddy.
Darren,
Well,
are you
you-
tired?
I am tired. Thanks
It's
for
not like-
asking.
It's not like Cincinnati
welcome.
needs any receivers.
Yeah, we don't.
Roman, are you okay?
I'm trying not to yawn in front of everybody. Darren got me yawning.
See, it's this contagious yawns, man.
Join me, bro.
So, Ronan, are you getting up at 2 in the morning to watch, or 12 for you? Same.
Yes, sir.
You
Or
guys
1
are
a.m. I
crazy.
think. Yeah. It's invincible, man. It's in my
Yeah, bro.
DNA.
I'm ready. I told my wife, wake me up at 1:30 in the morning.
I tried, dude. I tried so much to read ahead and catch up to where we're at in the show, and it just timing was fucking horrendous.
Since I saw it, you all have to see it too.
Oh,
The
no.
caption is, "Babe, can you give me an upper back massage?" It says me.
What?
Oh, I saw that.
No,
It's Plankton.
Plankton!
Grabs!
That's hot.
He went to college.
Plankton went to college.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
He sure did.
Is that where he met his computer?
Harvard.
Yeah. Why isn't he massaging a computer in that meme?
Right, there you go.
fair.
He's
I don't
playing with
know.
the
Good
cords.
question.
Plankton's cheating.
He's got range.
Yeah, someone call, what the hell was her name?
Karen? Is that
Karen.
it?
Of course it was Karen.
Well, yeah,
Really?
of course, it's a Karen.
I don't even
course
watch
it was-
SpongeBob, and I knew that.
Of course
Yeah.
it was Karen.
Yeah.
I can speak to your manager.
Karen, the computer wife. Yeah,
Oh,
of
God.
course.
It's amazing.
I just had the on my feed recently. I just had the video clip of SpongeBob retracing his steps to find his name tag. You guys
Oh.
remember that? Anybody remember
No.
that?
I remember that. I don't know. No.
It's yeah, and SpongeBob has to keep doing it because a part of the retracing his steps is Patrick saying hi to him, and Patrick just keeps forgetting. He keeps missing his
Oh.
cue, so SpongeBob has to keep doing it over and over again.
Uh,
All because Patrick didn't say hi to him.
It makes sense.
Chainsaw private chat.
What? Oh, wait, don't yell at me.
Who's leaving?
I guess you can leave in a few minutes. What's happening? Why
I
are
gotta
people-
leave in a couple minutes, man.
How
I gotta
dare
leave.
Okay,
you.
okay, hold on. I need to know,
Okay.
what are you doing? Like,
Bruh.
what's
Well,
happening?
Okay. All right. So that's fair. All right. So
Okay.
basically, my sister, my dear sister, has to go
What?
to school tomorrow.
No,
Just
no,
go to school.
not
I
true.
know.
Mm-mm.
I told her. I said you don't have to do that. And basically, she has to go to school tomorrow.
Has
And
to. Okay.
recently,
Mhm. Oh.
her car
Mm.
misbehaving,
Wow.
not really doing what cars are supposed to do. And by not doing what cars are
Is
supposed
it-
to do, I mean
flying
go.
or floating in water, or what is it doing?
It's just not going.
Not going.
So,
Okay,
not
it
going, which is
refuses
a
to
problem.
go. Gotcha.
Have you
Which is a
thought about
problem.
asking it nicely? Maybe it would.
Yeah.
I tried that already.
Because
Yeah.
I heard beating the engine with a baseball bat doesn't help.
No, it doesn't. I tried that, and so that doesn't really work. So sadly, I have to be up. I have to take her.
Okay.
Fulfill my brotherly duties,
Mm.
and so when she becomes rich and famous,
Yeah.
she'll take care of me.
Pay the favor.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pay the return. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
So I really appreciated talking movies with you guys
Yes,
tonight. Thank you for having me on. This was a great first time. I would love to
Awesome.
come
Fun,
on
man.
again and talk
Yes,
more.
I definitely want
Yes,
you to
please
come
do.
back. Definitely want you to come
Awesome.
back. Mhm.
All right, guys. Everybody have a good night. Be
You as
safe.
well. Thanks, man.
Don't let
You too.
don't
man.
let
Yeah.
the bed bugs bite. Please.
They
don't.
will, because you
They
said it.
bite hard. They bite hard. I
Yeah.
will say that. All
Crying
right,
out.
guys. Peace out. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Who the fuck was that guy?
That was a good bit. I like that.
Yeah, that one went on for a bit.
I heard he's a Nolan fan. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Well, because his sister saw Interstellar for the first time last night.
Murphy.
Yeah. I mean,
No, that is one of the
crazy.
movies you need to see in a theater if you ever get the chance, even if you've seen it before.
oh no,
Darren.
Oh, Darren. God damn it, Darren.
No.
Let me see.
Oh,
Wait, put
no.
it back up.
The Bible.
Oh, you know what it is.
My
Bible.
Bible. Yeah.
You know what it
Please.
is.
No.
It's the
no.
awful jokes.
Oh
Oh,
God.
bedtime.
Everyone
What-
just leaves.
What do you got?
He's Darren left.
What do you got?
Oh,
Okay.
He's cooking.
First one that I pulled up. What did the director say when she finished filming a mummy scene?
That's a wrap.
God damn it.
Ah,
We're
I love
enemies
that
now,
you-
Jake.
okay. I love the fact. Oh, yeah, of course.
That is not good.
It's not good.
That is
I
not
never
good.
said it was.
I
It
think,
is
I
bad.
think Darren's joke was better than that.
Yeah, no, Darren's joke was better than that CGI. in
Okay.
that scene.
Okay, Darren. Let's get a joke where Jake doesn't know the answer. Let's do another one.
I
And
just
if
think
I
it's
know the
funnier.
answer, I have to not say it.
I just think it's funnier that Jake knew the answer too.
So
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest, that was 100% a guess.
Because I knew what it was. I knew
The
what
jokes
it
in
was.
here aren't like good. They're not like
Well,
well-written comics.
I'm not expecting greatness. I'm expecting when we hear the
You're on
answer.
this show.
Exactly. We're in the cringe.
Oh, this is so stupid. What kind of key can't open a door?
No key.
Hold on. What kind of key can't open a door?
Mm-hmm. This is more of like a riddle than a joke, I guess.
It's like
A key from Apple. I don't know.
I
A
don't know.
donkey.
Hang on.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Wait, what?
what?
A donkey.
I mean,
Donkey.
unless it's Eddie Murphy in Shrek
Yeah.
5.
Well,
Okay.
well,
Okay.
well, you know what? He
That was
opened
bad.
someone's door. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. now.
Okay, yeah, we haven't talked about it. Shrek.
Oh.
So
Y'all are hating too much.
I'm
I
not
agree.
saying they're hate. I'm just saying I think they should not have released that teaser when they did. It's way too early.
Really early.
It's because it got leaked or something like that. And
Well, they said because the Zendaya casting. Who gives a shit? No one remembered it. Who cares? That was like
No.
over a month or something before they
Right.
released the teaser. I think they should have maybe waited till like Thanksgiving or Christmas of this
Christmas.
year. Because I
Yeah.
remember, what was it, 2018 Thanksgiving? They released like my wife and I, we were in Target and it was like Black Friday or whatever, and they dropped like a teaser or our first look at the Lion King live action. It was like it was
Yeah.
a big thing. They should have just done that. Hell yeah, catch
Yeah.
that Pokemon. Catch that stupid fuck. But I don't know why they released it so because everyone's like, oh, it's coming out into December this year. No, it's
No,
December
next-
next
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, right.
We get
Christmas next year. Yeah.
we get Avengers 5 before we get Shrek 5. Isn't that crazy?
We're getting.
And I mean, see, Shrek
That hasn't
5
even started
was-
filming either.
I mean,
No.
Shrek 5 was
Yeah.
15 years ago. Avengers 4 or Shrek 4 was 15 years ago. Avengers 4 was almost 6 years ago. So
Yeah, we'll get
We got-
5 Avengers movies since we had another Shrek movie.
yeah, because the first one wasn't even out yet.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's crazy.
We also got John Cena turning heel before Shrek 5 too.
Dude, bro, that was
That was amazing.
We also
Oh,
got
that
a
was
live
amazing.
action Barbie before Shrek 5.
The fuck does
Correct.
turning? What does turning heel mean?
Means that he's a villain now.
he's a villain now.
Bad
That's
guy.
what heel
John
means.
Cena finally
Teamed
went
up with The
villain.
Rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that because WWE is staged and not real?
Well, I mean,
Of course.
when you go to a
It's
movie, do you
scripted, yeah.
do you know that that's staged
Yes,
too?
Dad.
Yes, they actually beat the hell out of each other and they're actually hurt.
Good.
It's so funny because you watch like this whole thing of like John Cena went heel and
I thought they do
turn
actually
on
hurt
Cody.
each other.
Mm-hmm.
and
So-
then they go backstage and they're best of friends.
So
Yeah.
they do get hurt, but the injuries, if you will, for the most part, are planned.
Oh, what?
That's the whole thing.
Well, for the
Did
most
he say
part,
John
yeah.
Cena or Johnny Sins?
Hey, you mean that guy that was rumored to play Lex Luthor?
I can't believe that was actually a rumor too. Like, didn't Grace Randolph say that or some bullshit?
I believed
think
it.
so.
Yeah.
It was never a real rumor. It was never real.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Darren, that would have been a Lex like we've never seen.
Literally.
Now I'm not able to unhear that.
She's hot.
It'd be funny if he just like all of a sudden was like,
Wait, what? What did you
I
say,
wanna be a-
Raven?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
We know what he said.
Yeah.
We know what the married man said.
I said she's hot with respect.
Yeah.
With respect.
I'm
bet
sorry.
they
I'm sorry,
appreciate
Darren. I
your
cut you off.
respect.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Words
It's
respect
okay.
and
yeah.
Grace Randolph don't go in the same sentence.
We respect everyone equally, Jake. This is the big-
Debatable.
this is the big-
Everybody,
This is the big
Yeah.
2025.
because I can think of a
Is
list
it?
about 5 people. You know what? I'm going to shut up now.
Yeah. Sit in your corner.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the one that has a corner. That's Johnny.
Wow. Well, Johnny's not even here. Yeah.
That's true.
We asked this
Jeez,
earlier,
yes.
but now that you're both here, Zach and Alan, we were actually asking everybody their favorite movie of last year. And we had a good variety of opinions. We had Challengers, Dune Part 2, obviously, Substance, Long Legs. There's a lot of variety of ones.
The
so,
fuck?
yeah.
The fuck does this mean?
It's the wait. Oh,
Cabbage.
it's the biggest one of Tangela. It's the biggest one you got.
He said,
I
All
think
right.
it's
He's
Yeah,
got. I
fucking-
need to
this
interrupt this
This
conversation.
guy kind of sucks.
yeah.
No.
That
But
kinda
but
sucks.
Zach,
This is
Zach,
more
what is your
important.
favorite movie of last year? What would you
Deadpool
say?
and Deadpool and Wolverine
That's fair.
Wow.
for sure.
Fair. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Nosferatu came very close when I saw that, but in all honesty, I think it's all about rewatchability and what I wanted to go back to the theater to revisit over and over again.
Fair.
I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine a fair amount of times since it came out in the
How
theaters
many?
and since it came out on Blu-ray. Probably like I don't know, like 3, 4 maybe.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of movies that I watch that I love, like that I've seen for the last couple of weeks or months, but I don't like rewatch them. Like I'm moving on to the next thing. But yeah, I mean, if you're like rewatching it and you keep going back to it, that means something, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you see it multiple times in a theater, because that's what
Oh,
I did with
100%.
Deadpool and Wolverine last
I
year.
saw it.
I don't do that often. Last
3
time I did
times.
that-
3
yeah,
times in the theater.
Yep,
I did too.
3 times
And
for
I,
me.
Yeah.
And the last time I went and I saw one more than twice in a theater was No Way Home, and I hadn't done it until Deadpool and Wolverine since those
Yeah,
two.
that one I saw 4
I think
times
I've
in the
only
theater.
seen No Way Home once, and that was in theaters. I don't think I've watched it.
Well, it was
ever.
funny because they re-released it in theaters with that like more fun stuff edition or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
And they're
God.
like, oh, why did they do that? I said, well, they had to find a way to get back the money they lost from Morbius.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it in theaters the first time, and I didn't really like it that much. I was like, oh,
Whoa.
okay, because I think my expectations were so high,
Yeah.
it just couldn't live up to that. And I saw it again. And I was like, okay, this is actually pretty good.
Mhm.
And then my friend after that was like, hey, do you want to go see this movie? I was like, I guess I'll see it a third time. And that third time, I was like, this might be one of the most rewatchable Marvel movies of
Yeah.
all time.
Yes.
Because, like, despite me seeing it 3 times, I couldn't find a chance to go to the bathroom. I was like, I needed to go, but it was like, okay, when do I want to go? Each scene I wanted to rewatch again.
Well, that's why you got a
Like,
popcorn bucket.
So I do kind of envy you though, Darren, because you went in there with like you didn't have any specific any like sort of attachment to a previous version of Spider-Man. You kind of just went in there liking all of them, so you went in there completely fresh-minded.
Oh, I meant Deadpool. I didn't mean
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Deadpool. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about.
you don't listen, Jake. You never listen.
I saw that twice,
Um,
but they were great. Yeah.
What about you, Alan? Favorite movie of last year?
So I would say the movie I had the most fun with was Deadpool and Wolverine. I saw that the most amount of times. My favorite movie though was Dune. You know, I
Fair,
know that
100%.
the basic
Listen,
answer.
guys.
Yeah. But yeah, Dune was my favorite. I know you guys too earlier were saying like most surprising, most disappointing. Disappointing, I agreed with you. Chainsaw, Joker 2. I was like actively angry at that movie when I was walking out of the theater.
So it was Todd
and then
Phillips making it.
Yeah,
Joker,
yeah, it was.
Joker
yeah.
2 sucked, man.
It was so pointless. Yeah,
Sucked.
It's okay
Yeah,
though.
it was-
Tarantino
it was-
loved it.
Oh,
He did love it.
okay.
Yeah, Tarantino did like that movie.
Yeah,
Of course he would.
and
That
then
is-
you know,
Yeah, Joker
ahead.
2 was one of those where it was just one of those things where I took my girlfriend with me to see it, and then it's very rare. It's very rare that a movie ends with her with me, and I look at her and I'm like, I'm sorry.
like next time maybe you pick the movie. And it will be
Yeah.
okay.
Here-
Yeah.
This one might be a little bit of a dark horse one. Did anybody see Abigail last year?
Oh, I
No.
saw
Love Abigail. Love
that,
it.
that movie is phenomenal.
Love it.
Yeah.
that. Word to Jacob Hubbard.
Oh yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
Well,
Some-
that's because
Wait.
He's obsessed with Caitlyn, whatever. her
Yep.
name is
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
and I made a point to tell him, and I think I direct messaged him or something, or I tweeted at him, "Hey, just by the way, I saw Abigail," and he's like, "I'm like, yeah, I find something you were like obsessing over last year." If there's something I
Has
want
anybody
to say.
seen a movie called Look Back?
Heard about it? I haven't watched it yet.
It's a,
Nice one, Jordan.
Sorry.
it's an animated film that's based on a manga. It's a short story. I think the movie's only like an hour and a half or an hour and 15. It is beautiful. Nobody talked about it that much. It is gut wrenching, and like I feel like that should have been gotten more love and like critical praise in my opinion. But Civil War was another one that like people forget about, and like that one also was like shook it, and like I knew it was gonna be good. I knew how much it was gonna hit home for a lot of stuff, and I was like, man, I hope Alex Garland gets more love in the coming few years, because I think he's someone who's still underrated for a lot of people.
I'm sure he will. Yeah, he's coming out with a war movie this
Yeah.
spring, which looks very visceral. It's directed by I guess he's supposed to be like an executive producer or a creative consultant on the movie. It's actually directed by an Iraqi war veteran, which I think is a really cool choice. But Civil War is another one that was surprising, I think, for a lot of people. Anybody watch We Live in Time?
That movie,
No.
that movie is great.
Wait.
It's really, really good.
Who's in that one?
Garfield, Pew.
That was,
I really want to see that.
That movie is really good.
It was all about that
Yeah.
damn gold, like freaking horse or whatever face
Yeah.
that was on the poster. Like, that was
How in the fuck did the Academy not recognize that one?
I don't know. I was
What
surprised.
movie was it? Wait, what movie?
We Live in Time.
We Live in Time.
I thought that was going
Oh,
to get a
yeah,
mention
yeah.
somewhere, and it never did.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shame.
No mention at all.
I'll throw a little bit of another wild card out there. This one came out, I think, a little over a year ago. It was like the start of last year. Did anybody watch Azrael? That horror movie that had Samara
No.
Weaving in it.
I never heard of it.
I'll throw that one out there. It's not like the highest form of cinema ever, but for what it was, I thought they accomplished it really well. And for some reason, I'll say this: Samara Weaving just has this thing about showing up in a lot of movies that feature cults, because the two babysitter movies that she was in, and then now this one, it's like, okay, this woman has a thing with cult films.
So there's an animated movie that came out this year. Did anyone see? It's called Neja 2, but it's like
Oh, it's
blowing
like
up.
that Chinese.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
highest
Yeah.
Now
animated movie
there was
ever.
I was like thinking, okay, well, if this one's making $2 billion, you think, okay, well then where's the first one? Because I want to see.
I watched
what
the
all
first
hype's
one.
about. Where can you watch it?
Where did I watch it?
Exactly. I like how there was a pause. Like I thought for a
huh?
second, like, oh, did the stream just crash? He's just like,
He's like, I got to make something up.
He
It's
spazzed
not.
out. Yeah.
No, I
Not-
watched it
it's not
somewhere.
accessible.
He watched it on the dark web
I
Oh no, it's on
streamed
YouTube.
it.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
for free.
oh,
Yeah, for free.
I don't think it is.
I swear to God, on my
Alright.
channel.
News to me.
Go on it right now. and
Don't
look it
swear
up.
it on your
I'll-
channel right now.
I'll send you
That's
the
a lot of
link.
you.
Yeah, put the link in the private chat. Let's see if
I
it is.
bet.
I mean, you shouldn't swear on your channel anyway. You might get demonetized.
He swears all the time, though. He swears all the time.
Yeah.
Every
Let's
5
watch it
words,
live.
I don't
every
swear
5
ever.
words is like,
Hey,
"F
click,
you
click that
guys."
link, everyone.
All right,
Go
we're
to
clicking
the.
it.
I'm scared.
I
I'm
swear to God.
terrified. This is gonna
Oh
be
shit! Oh, it's free with ads, but okay,
Yeah.
it's on here. Okay.
Okay.
Just get
Oh,
an ad
Draven's
blocker,
not
bro.
lying.
Did you?
I react to it.
I'll be damned.
Did people care?
20,000 people cared.
Care.
Ooh.
Wow.
I feel like the second
He's
one
like,
will
"Yeah,
be
they cared.
way
Fuck
better
you."
when it becomes available, but because the second one's way better than the first one I've heard. People say the first one was all right. It's not
I
as
thought you
good.
said you saw the second one.
No, Jake,
No.
It's not out.
No!
yet, I don't think.
clean your fucking ears out. Yeah, it's not out on digital.
I hope my wife texts me. Stop being loud upstairs.
Oh shit! I totally forgot my
Uh-oh.
wife's home.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Oh.
I didn't. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was
No,
about
no,
to
no.
ask you, like, were we
Take ours.
owing the same thing, Darren?
I didn't. I didn't talk about my most anticipated earlier. I think, and this is gonna make me sound like a child, but I think both Moana 2 and Kung Fu Panda 2 or Kung Fu Panda 4 were really disappointing to me. Like those are both like animated movies that are in my like favorite movies list that were like, oh, that was okay. You know, just nowhere near the quality.
Honestly, Kung Fu Panda 4 just felt like
Open the
a
window.
giant. It just felt like
Be
a
right
giant
back.
source of promotion
Okay.
to promote that
This
Tenacious
is
D
for a-
cover of that
it's
new
for a
song.
spell.
that he did.
It felt like a streaming movie.
Is Zach
It felt
talking to
like
someone?
I muted him. I think he
Oh.
meant to mute himself. He forgot.
But no, that's
It
all
would've
it felt like.
It would have been
was-
funny. He's
marketer.
like, he hits the mute button, but it doesn't work. He's like, these fucking idiots. Oh my god.
Yeah.
These guys are
That would
horrible.
not be funny. That
It would
would.
have been hilarious. I would have loved it.
But no, I did not see that second Moana film. I have not gotten around to that yet.
I didn't either. Oh shit! For the very first time, kidding. Talati, what's up, man?
Oh,
What's up?
You got me. You got me. You got me
Hey.
excited.
Who do you think it was?
Who do you think it was?
Bill Burnham.
Not
He's not
Claudia.
excited now.
I thought it was Phil. I'm not gonna lie.
First time.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sorry,
first
Claudia.
time Phil.
First time. First time.
The
I
one
don't know
that
who the fuck
hosted
this
a
guy
week.
is.
yeah, he hosted.
Yeah, the best week ever. It's fucking amazing.
This guy, I swear,
all right,
this
best-
guy.
All right, Darren's
Well,
hosting now.
This
Welcome
is
to the
Council
pipeline, everybody.
Creators.
What happened?
What
Just kidding, Jordan.
what cancelable video can I share this time?
This is the pipeline
I'm gonna kill
takeover.
all of you.
Chainsaw, you had a pipeline takeover on your channel for about 20 seconds.
I was so
A
close.
pipeline. Oof.
Yeah, a pipeline. Imagine if it was a party.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Scared the shit
Have you
out of
mute him
me.
again? Yeah.
What just happened?
Oh my god. Okay.
We have to ask him if his girlfriend threw a water bottle at him. That's
that what
all
she
I heard.
did?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I heard angry voices.
I just
I
heard-
hope he's okay. That's all I hope.
yeah. Any
That honestly scared me for a second.
I think I gotta go change my adult diaper. I think shit in my pants.
Holy shit!
I thought someone was getting hurt.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
go back, I'm gonna have to
Our,
go
like,
back and
skipped a
watch because
beat.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
My heart like skipped a beat because I heard something fall.
But in slow
Should I
motion.
should I remove him until he's back? I think I should, just to make okay. We'll just, I'll keep watch. What the fuck just happened?
Okay.
Nothing personal.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and rewatch.
Ugh.
That was peak.
Hey, Talati, what were you saying before all that happened? What the
That
fuck?
was terrifying.
Imagine if this was a Party Nation takeover.
Oh no,
Oh,
no, we can't.
no,
we're
no,
not
no,
going
no,
woke.
no,
We're
no,
not
no,
going
no, no.
woke.
Don't give
No,
that
no,
idea
no,
any
no.
thought. Don't give that idea any thought. Oh, I still got to give Lance those notes, by the way. I just remembered.
All right,
Notes.
on your own time.
Yeah, on my own time. If I, have any of my own time to
I've
speak
been-
for dealing with
By
you.
the way, I've been catching Pokemon, by the way, on Let's Go Pikachu.
Gotta catch him all.
Oh, yeah, when a messed up joke related to Pokemon?
You want to join my cock base?
Nah.
What the fuck?
Right. Why
I need some people
Why
in my
can-
clan
can Andrew Garfield not play Pokemon?
because he can't.
Anybody have an idea?
I just said it.
I don't. Okay, so I watched it back. I'm not sure what happened. All I heard was water
Done.
quick, and then he took his headphones off.
Yeah.
And then he ran.
I have no idea. And you heard like a noise of something.
Right.
That must have been in his headphones.
Man, like what the fuck? What is happening on this show, guys? What the fuck is happening?
I think it's a pretty good show. I'm not gonna.
You know
lie.
what
As long as,
happened?
as long as
Here's what
everybody's
happened.
okay, that's all I care.
Taladia joined and everything just went chaos.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not. Don't put the blame this on me.
Look,
Oh,
look.
it's
No,
because
what
of
I'm
you.
saying is you bring uncertainty. Who knows what's gonna happen?
What the fuck, man?
Yeah. That's what it is. You didn't say, what the fuck, man? That's what it is. What the fuck?
But no,
Ooh.
Derek, the answer to that thing because I saw you thinking about it. Why he can't play Pokemon is because he can't catch them all.
Can't catch them all. Pokemon.
You can catch these
Oh.
nuts in your mouth.
Come on.
Sorry.
I don't eat
I've-
raisins.
Man.
I've been trying to behave myself recently.
Are you? Next week,
I don't
next
know.
week, we all have to be on our best behavior next week.
Oh, okay.
Next
Nice.
week.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Trisha Hirschberger is returning to the show.
The goat.
We got to be careful. Yeah. Be very careful, you know.
Manners
Oh.
make it man.
I love how me and Ronan did this in unison
Yeah.
Oh, you're connected.
at the same time.
Oh, they're connected.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Fun fact,
Oh.
I know because Draven, you were playing earlier. I caught my first ever legendary Pokemon today.
That's cool. I'm
Ooh.
playing Clash of Clans.
You
Better
want a
game.
cookie or something?
I
What?
should because I caught an Articuno. I'm cool.
Wait, how?
Because I did a raid and then I caught it.
I did a raid the other day.
I did a raid. I did a raid earlier with that no mold trace was Aptos and I didn't get it. Sucks.
What other mobile games does people on here play?
Oh,
Flappy Bird.
you still have Flappy Bird on your phone?
Cut the rope. No, they re-released it, or they're
Oh.
re-releasing it.
Wait, what?
Flappy Bird.
Cut the rope. Doodle jump. That's a W game.
The fuck?
Clash Royale. That's my
Long
main-
legs?
Yeah, Clash
Long
Royale.
legs.
You play Clash Royale, but you don't play Clash of
They
Clans.
made a game about
No,
Draven?
I don't like Clash of Clans. I
It's
can't
better.
get into it.
It's
I don't care.
OG.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's like, I don't care.
You're fake for that one.
I couldn't get into it.
I get it.
He's
Fake ass.
still not back. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Death by
probably
water bottle.
I'm probably like the only one that plays this, but I'll just throw it out there.
Injustice.
Heroes. I do play Injustice, actually. I still do.
So do I.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, wait. So, tell Audio which one or two?
Injustice. Both. I played both actually.
Same, yeah. And
There you go.
I've got some physical cards for the first game because they had them out in those little arcade machines where you could tap the cards and win them. I've got like a physical deck of them. There's some.
I do not.
I've never been.
Yeah. No,
1 second.
no I got beanies. That's why I got beanies. You know, I got a Batman beanie.
Ooh.
You know, I like this one, my Venom beanie.
Venom.
Venom.
Slim Shady.
Yep, I got. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wore this for Daredevil. I got Punisher. I heard he's in that show. Superman.
Might be. It might be.
Might be.
I disagree.
I got a Wolverine mask because I'm cool, yo.
Oh, she.
Yeah, man.
Did Hugh let you borrow it?
No, I mean I borrowed it from Hugh Jackman because he borrowed it from me. So
Oh.
yeah, man. Hey, so
Pretty good?
are
Yeah.
we? Are you? What the
Yeah.
fuck happened?
What? There was just a little stuff going on over here. So
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
We're good?
Because
Yeah,
I
glad to
watched.
see you're
I
good.
was watching the
You scared
playback,
us.
and all I saw was you take off the headphones and something like water. And I'm like, what the? We were like, what the hell just happened? And we're all just like,
No,
Oh,
we're
okay.
fine. We're good.
Extinguisher. Somebody get it.
Right?
the main thing is you're alive. Because I'm sitting there watching in the background, going, he's still not there. He's still not there.
We're okay.
Okay.
We're all good.
Oh, that's a
We're all
light.
good.
Wow, that was a
Yeah.
light. Holy crap!
Yeah.
He's blinded
Oh.
by
We're
the
going
light.
camping.
Well, are you are you trying to be Bray Wyatt for a second there?
No.
Ooh, it's WWE.
There you go. Yeah, but Natsati, here are those cards. I care some of them.
Oh, you're. Oh, of course.
Oh.
You have Arrow and
So
Flash.
they got Arrow, the Flash, they got Static, the Arkham Knight. But like the way that it would work is because the mobile game you can have 3 cards at a time, and whether you win or you lose, you would get a card out of that machine, and then you could tap it on the thing, so you could play your own card, and then it would just give you random ones. You would get better ones if you win, worse ones if you lost,
Mhm.
and then you just amass a collection. This is like my whole stack of them that I've got.
Jake, I have a question.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Do you have the heart of the cards?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yes, I do.
Hang on.
I think
What
Trigger's
are you
gonna do
doing?
a show and tell.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh
no.
He's about
Is
to
it
show
a
his,
baby?
he's about
He's
to
He's
show,
coming
getting
out of
that
the
protein
closet.
powder stuff.
He's coming out of the closet.
let's show his corn collection.
This is about to show us his. Never mind.
There wouldn't be nothing to show. You can say it.
As soon as I don't know what it is, as soon as I joined, some
Jesus.
big things happen. So
Yeah, when you like I said, the uncertainty because you didn't say what the fuck. So
Hey
we
guys,
don't know
look at
what's
Jason
gonna happen.
Momoa.
Very cool.
All right, my man.
What'd you find?
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, we were talking about Pokemon, and I found some Pokemon cards that I.
Oh, you're
had
cool,
from a while
man.
ago.
I thought he was gonna show us Pokemon Go again for a second.
Oh shit! I actually got some football ones in here too.
My favorite Pokemon.
The one and only
Pokemon.
the one and only static card you can get. I've
I
got
love that when you showed that at first, it fell like it didn't want to show the wokeness, so it's like
No,
dropped.
I just dropped it by accident.
That's my goat.
Drew Brees.
It is not Drew Brees, buddy.
Buddy.
Don't ever compare Joe Burrow to Drew Brees.
Ronan, before you ask this, no, Vic Sage does not have a card in here, sadly.
you are so lucky. I swear you are so lucky, Jordan.
Oh,
I
wait, do I
agree.
have all
It's a
these?
no name.
Do I have
By
all
the way,
these?
I'm trying to evolve my Charmander to Charmeleon.
Do you have Pokemon Go?
Yeah, I added you.
Have
on
you-
Why
Pokemon.
don't you
added
add
me
me,
yet?
Taladia?
I did. I added you.
Add me, Taladia.
Pokemon Go
that?
is still 2016.
This one's cool.
I feel like it's making like a comeback though. Like,
A
like
little
these last
bit of
2
a
weeks,
comeback.
It's
everything
making a
everyone
comeback
plays.
in this group because
Taladia-
Jordan plays it and he
Taladia, I
keeps
don't-
asking everyone to play it with him.
Taladi, I don't see you added me.
I did. I thank
all
you.
Let me
all
see.
the cards for this
You
guy.
sure?
Under MO, my
Got all
real
the main
name
cards.
and my surname.
Nice.
Who the heck is that?
Oh,
It's another
okay.
no name.
Found you. Okay, I was
What,
like,
this
the
or
fuck?
what I'm showing?
I'm
Yeah.
sending you a gift right now.
The fuck?
Okay.
Taladia, add me, you freaking chump.
No, don't add him.
Fuck
Oh,
you guys.
Shit.
Hey, do you have this one, Jordan?
Card fell.
No.
Ugh.
You suck.
Such
Do
a
you have
cool
this one,
Pokemon.
Jordan?
No.
suck.
No.
Are there any Marvel
You
Future Fight
suck.
fans in the chat?
Marvel
No, no.
Marvel Rivals is the way
We're
to go,
not
dude.
playing that.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to judge Marvel Future Fight, but some of the characters in Rivals
Fuck
only
Marvel
exist.
Future Fight.
Some of the characters in Rivals
Never
only
even heard of
exist
that game
because
until you mentioned it today.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Hey,
This
I
one's cool.
educated you. Good job.
Oh, it's a Mew.
Capcom.
That's
It's
cool.
amazing.
See, that's classic
I like that
Pokemon.
no,
right
that
there,
like
Mew.
that character in Rivals, Luna Snow, she only exists because of that.
She's got a
Future Fight.
fat ass.
You would notice
Jesus.
that.
Respectfully.
Someone
One more
said
week, Jordan.
like-
One more week.
Respectfully.
If my wife's watching, I love you. Don't worry.
This
Only
guy.
respectfully though.
There is no comment you make about asses that's
And
respectful.
and Draven's wife, if you are watching, are you questioning?
Oh, she
Everything-
questions every single
Are
day.
you-
I'm
are you
I
like,
like
questioning
that.
me or
I like that Drew
questioning
Brees card.
Drew Brees is average. Compared to Joe Burrow.
Oh,
Bless
Whoa.
you.
Yeah.
I felt that one
God
through the
damn
fucking
it.
headset. She was windy.
If we had a bingo list, that would have been on there.
oh,
Yeah.
go on and look.
Phil,
This is Solomon
Phil,
Grundy
Phil,
Joe
Phil.
Fixit edition.
I
So
like that.
please
I like
clip that.
that.
Please clip that. That's a soundbite. That's a that's a video right there.
That's
I
like a
like
joke.
that. I like that cable trading card.
2 hours, 33 minutes, and 30 seconds.
I had a cable card.
I had a weird time where I was buying like a bunch of fucking Pokemon packs and spending a shit ton of money. It's actually
Claudio.
Was.
Well, I had to get the timestamps, so at least you know.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yes.
it. Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm tired as fuck.
This has been.
It's been a day.
It's
I'm
been,
getting there.
It's definitely been a day. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Trust me.
getting
There is stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Holy shit.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
But I'm ready for Friday. I'm ready to relax. Who put in the private chat? What happened?
He just put timestamp in there.
Okay. I was like,
He did his
someone,
research.
someone about to leave.
Hey, at least they're warning us.
That's true. Well, it looks like two people like lost
anybody-
their powers and shit. What were we
Anybody
saying?
gonna watch Mickey 17 this weekend?
No.
No.
I gotta make time for that.
Okay.
I heard that there, but do I have to see Mickey 1 through 16 first?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have
You
the
have
commitment
to-
for
You're
it.
so funny,
I don't.
Jordan.
No,
I
those
know
are-
I
You have
am.
to- You,
You gotta read the book.
You have to
You
watch
gotta
all
read the-
No, those are actually Japan exclusive movies. Sorry.
I have been waiting my whole life for a Mickey Mouse movie, and it's finally here, and I can't wait.
Yeah, but how many Mickey
Starring Robert
Mouses-
Pattinson.
how many Mickey Mouses are actually in the movie?
Doing a weird voice too.
I want this one. I want this one to have gangsters in it.
boy.
Imagine someone does a parody of that, like a bunch of Mickey Mouse is just like killing themselves. Like, I got a 9 to 5 job.
I need that.
I want this Mickey Mouse movie to have gangsters in it.
Ooh.
No, that's Winnie
That's-
the Pooh,
I
Blood and
don't
Honey.
think that's a good
That's
idea.
copyrighted. That's copyrighted.
That's copyright.
That's not
yeah.
canon.
No, it's not. No,
It
they'll
should be.
probably do that with like the next thing that becomes public domain. They'll probably do something in that regard.
Mickey is public domain now. We could do it.
Yeah, yeah, it is now.
Well, they're saying that Steamboat Willie horror Mickey Mouse
Screamboat.
movie is
Oh,
Screamboat
no.
is not in the Puniverse.
It's
But
not.
I'm thinking maybe Mickey Mouse is the villain of that Puniverse
Yeah.
team-up movie.
Is that
That'd
what
be
they're actually
good.
calling it? The
Oh,
Puniverse?
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's called. But I think that's the movie like team up
It's
is
in
called
the title.
Puniverse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Draven, are you gonna do a video for that or
It's in the
no?
title. Yeah.
you should.
what?
That Steamboat like
I already
horror
did. My
game?
friend.
Screamboat.
Stupid.
Is that one?
Yeah, I
Wait,
reached
a
out. I reached
horror
out
game?
for there's a game. Yeah, there's a game too. Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't.
I haven't
know.
even seen the Blood and Honey sequel that has Tigger in it. I still have not seen that movie.
It's I was
Me
I was telling the panel earlier because it's like weird. That Bambi the Reckoning trailer came out. I've talked to the director, tried to get him on the show, and then I've talked to the guy who plays Tigger in Blood and Honey 2.
Why would you do that though?
Why would I get him on the show?
Yeah.
It's for content, guys.
Cinema.
Content.
But also too, it's
Free
like
marketing.
the only way it happened is because they were putting out stuff about the Bambi horror film, and the director put something, and I responded to his tweet with like The Rock, who played Bambi in an SNL skit. It's like, oh, here's the first look at Bambi, and then he started following me, and then yeah, so
Goddamn.
timing wise and scheduling, it just doesn't work. But then the guy who plays Tigger in Blood and Honey 2, he's like, I want to come on the show. I'm like, why am I connected to all these people?
Yeah.
I found this the other day in my closet.
Wow, man, you're
PlayStation
old.
1.
Yeah.
Is that a
got-
Wii U?
No, that's a PlayStation 6, man.
I tried to boot up a game though, and it fucking crashes every time.
Good.
This thing
Probably
is
because it's a
old.
piece of shit now.
Hey,
I have a
I like that
question.
green. I like that green in Genesis 64. That's awesome. I
Yeah.
like that.
People, so we were mentioning a lot about Mickey Mouse and public domain and all that stuff. I'm traveling in a month. Should I attempt to go to Disneyland Tokyo or just
fucking
avoid?
bragging.
Yeah, go
Well,
for it. Yeah, you
Ronan,
should.
Keep on rubbing it in, Ronan.
Well, hold on, Ronan. Think about this.
Take me
though.
with you.
Draven probably knows the answer to this, but
Here,
how
Arnold,
much do
sneak in
you
your
think?
luggage.
How much do you guys think a Disneyland ticket costs in Anaheim? Like, just throw a number out.
I think I paid like $160 last time. I could be wrong.
Okay, yeah, that's somewhere in
Yeah,
the ballpark.
160 to 190.
Do you know how much a ticket to Disney Tokyo costs?
Like
No.
$6.
$53.
Jesus.
Wow.
Mhm.
I'm going.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, Ronan, if you're already there, you might as well go and experience it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Just don't send me any photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Don't definitely show up on the show while you're
Yeah.
there. No.
I'll be so.
It's
There,
also
someone's
because
Go
Draven, can I
on
do that?
Wednesday.
Can I honor you in that way, Draven? I want to do that. Pay an homage to Draven. Be like, yo, where I'm at.
Yeah, no. Yeah, what you would do is you would then do your best Draven impression and react to everything and post it on TikTok.
yeah, and then he would also appear on the council panel while he's in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Which Draven has done. So you have to copy him and do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, well, technically, Ronan did do a version of that because he was at Comic Con and he actually joined while he was still in Comic Con.
Okay.
So,
Here's the fun thing, though.
Oh.
If he can get any of these characters on council while he's there, you have to put them on that guest list of
No.
guests. You have to put
Okay.
Mickey Mouse, one appearance or whatever.
No, you gotta put what you gotta do is you gotta find Gaston in Disneyland, and then or in Fantasyland rather, and you gotta try and get him to troll us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you,
Well, there's-
you
well,
get
there's
like
no-
Woody and Buzz Lightyear in one of the.
So there's no women on the council of creators, so I'm just gonna. That's what Gaston would say.
Oh
But-
man.
All bunch of dicks on here. Like, whoa, Gaston, whoa.
Whoa.
Language, Gaston.
Is this a magic mirror? I don't see Bell.
Is this a
Where is he?
They're releasing. I don't know if anyone's a Lego fan, but they're releasing a Bell Castle Lego set.
Oh shit, are they?
Well, my wife might be
Yeah.
interested because she loves Belle.
That's my wife's favorite.
Speaking
Oh,
of
oh,
Disney,
no. Don't tell me that our wives would be friends. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, that'd be bad. Not a good thing. No.
Speaking
Same
of,
there.
My wife's normal compared to I am.
Normal.
I don't doubt.
Debatable at
What
best.
does anyone in your family know
Normal.
about normal? What does anyone in your family know about normal?
I don't know how I feel about that, Draven. After what I've seen.
Darren, what were you saying?
And you've seen a lot of things, Claudia.
Yeah.
Darren, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, Draven, did you see the Tiana?
Look at
news?
his face.
The Tiana set, Lego set?
No, they like canceled the Tiana.
Oh, the
I
Tiana
saw.
show.
yeah.
I made a video on it.
I'm
The
so
ride, yeah.
What's up with that fucking face?
I just cop what you.
I don't know who that
Careful,
was.
careful! Don't copy. Someone might get mad.
The Tiana ride is mid.
Wow. That's a deep cut.
Tiana's ride is not
That's a very
mid.
deep cut.
Yeah,
It's
mid.
way better than Splash Mountain.
It's weird that Tiana, the show, was
Space
canceled
Mountain's
because
better
literally
Or Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain. Sorry, my fault.
because Tiana was in production that show. So why would they?
For almost
I don't
5
understand.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
for
they-
yeah, it's been
It's
around.
because
they've been
it's
to-
because
they've been in the
it's
works
because
a
they're
while.
fucking racist.
I don't know about that. I mean, they're not.
I think
Jake.
it's joke for them right there.
Because
Yeah,
everything
guys.
else.
Sorry, that was the one production over there that I told them to get rid of.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, because like everything else that like they announced in that bundle came out. So like the Baymax
Yeah.
show came out, the car show came out, the
that did
Utopia
come
Plus came out. Moana was announced
they're
then
all-
too, but it turned to a movie, right?
Yep.
And that was the one left.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other
Well-
ones like they came out like whether they got reworked or delayed or pushed, they still
They
came. out.
came.
They didn't.
Ouch.
They didn't even come out with Zootopia Plus. They're just gonna
Yes,
do
they did.
Zootopia
Yeah, they
2.
did. Yeah,
They
they
did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's a pretty good
No.
show. I like
It's
it.
Shows you how much I'm paying attention.
Well, then something came out too
Well,
where they're
they
saying
didn't
like
market.
Tiana, like there's gonna be like some Tiana shorts that are not
Sure.
the show that is gonna come out because they're saying that long form series animation wise is no longer a thing in production for Disney Plus, which and they're saying it's just Walt Disney Animation, like that. This doesn't include Lucasfilm or Marvel.
Or Pixar. Yeah.
Yeah, which is so that's weird.
I'm wondering if Pixar is going to keep doing it because they did the Inside Out show late last year, which was
Dream
really
Productions,
good. Yeah. And then they have Win and Lose going on right now. And they said, what was it, D23 or something, where it's like the success of those shows will determine if they do more of like the Pixar shows. So
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, just because they could spend more of their time on the movies.
fuck?
Because Inside Out 2 made so much money for them alone that they're
Inside
pretty
Out
much,
is happening.
yeah. So I feel like like they're going to continue down the path of like they're going to be their main focus. If they do another animated thing for them, Disney Plus, it'll be a while before it comes out because they're going to focus on these next projects. Going to make over $1 billion. What, Draven?
You know what we should do?
Die?
No.
We should do a council Disney World trip.
Oh no,
that would be peak.
That'd be the
Yo,
last time.
you take over Disneyland?
No, not
I am-
Disneyland, Disney World, Ronan. Disney World. Disneyland sucks.
Yes, Zach.
Not this
Blasphemy.
year. Not this year, but next year I'm turning 30, and I want to spend it in Disney World. Like,
All right.
Dirty 30s, baby.
That's what I want to do.
Look,
Not-
if we planned a Disney World council trip, like that would be
That'd be fun.
That would be sick.
That'd be insane.
Turning 30.
Everyone's at like a different like part of the park.
Thanks for reminding me. Thanks,
like we're all we're not
Thanks for
together.
reminding
We're
me,
all different
Zach.
parts of the
No.
park. Yeah.
thanks for
Um,
reminding me.
The real question would be if we're like on like a giant bus or whatever, because that's how we fit everybody on there. The bet would be who's gonna jump off the bus first and just get away from everybody else. Like who's
Who's
gonna be the first
driving?
person?
Who's driving? Who's
There's
driving?
drivers in Disney
Who's
World.
driving?
We would have to pay it.
We're
would
not
pro-
getting a bus.
Probably me.
We
Probably
rent
me,
like a
'cause-
car off Turo and we get a.
But question: how many people are going to be on this trip?
It would be me, Ronan, Jordan, maybe Darren, Jake.
Wow.
But if we start like, we have to add like, we'd have
How
to
many
get,
people are gonna have to share bunks?
We
Yeah,
can
like-
sit on
Thanks,
each other's
Raven.
laps.
so just laugh.
Someone can sit on my lap. Jake,
Dude, come
you
on.
if you get poked by something, it wasn't me.
Nah, I'm probably gonna be the one that ends up driving.
Someone's gonna get pregnant if you're sitting on each other's laps.
Whoa.
Jesus. So
I
But-
don't.
Darren,
I,
oh,
Chainsaw,
Darren
I
looked
don't.
away and down.
I don't think that's how it works. I really
Council?
don't think that's how it works.
Council and Mega Universe, and we should go there.
well, look,
Council Cinematic Universe. That's
if we were to get like a bus because we needed to get that many people on, my wife would probably be driving because I trust her the most at drive because I would trust none of us to fucking drive.
On
I'll tell you
Turo,
that.
they have like vans that we could rent.
That's fine. But
Yeah,
I
we
would
should
not
go.
trust any of us to drive.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't.
your wife's
Because-
driving.
Yeah, she would drive and probably like have something to like block us out because she's like, I'm tired of it. 5 minutes in, she'll be
like
done.
the limo window.
Yeah, like she would
Yeah,
be
no,
done.
it'll be like those buses where you see like just the long thing of plexiglass where they can't hear anything else. They just all block
Yeah,
out.
or she would install it because she's like, I can't do this.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I feel like we would, if we go to Disney World for this whole council meetup or not, I think we would destroy Disney World downtown and go through the bars and the restaurant and then be like, we're hungry. Feed us. And like,
You would have
take
Phil,
down-
you would have Phil,
And I'll be naked.
See, now I feel like we should just make this at
I'm not going
Universal
now.
instead of
and
Disney.
then Phil would be doing gangster Mickey, which would not go well.
He's
Nope.
drunk.
You stupid fucks.
We get kicked out. Yeah.
Oh,
Take a little
man.
about this.
Let me show you my lightsaber.
Say Drake
I
hurt like
did
me.
some story all about a mouse.
Go on the Runaway Railway.
That's all right.
There you go.
I don't know how.
What we would have to do is go on Space Mountain together. That'd be cool.
Oh, dude, we would flip the F out of that ride.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to see the photo of us just going like,
Bro, okay.
We
You
need to go
guys,
there
I
inebriated.
know you guys are like there are way better rides at Disney World that you guys aren't mentioning, like
just-
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Cosmic
Yes.
Rewind. The Cosmic
Yeah.
Rewind I'm hearing is.
I want to go to that.
Cosmic Rewind. I went on it
Tron?
3 times last time I went.
Listen,
I
next year.
want to do the Tron ride.
Next year,
Tron's fun
it'll
too,
have
bro.
been 20 years next year since I went to Disney World, so I'm
Wow.
not knowledgeable on a lot of the rides.
I've never
Damn.
been.
You're
I've
fucking
never been
old.
to any. Yeah.
He is
I'm,
old.
I'm fucking 30 in a couple months. Don't remind me.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
That's the
Damn.
Tron ride. Yeah, you go outside.
Tron,
and shit.
yeah.
It's so fucking
What about Expedition Everest? Better than Matterhorn?
cool. Oh my, bro, Matterhorn is one of the worst rides I've ever rode on in my entire life.
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
That ride fucking sucks.
Well,
It
Matterhorn.
is, it is the most rocky fucking old time motherfucking ride I've ever been on in my life. That ride is so bad.
There
and-
you go. It's a chiropractor.
Everest
appointment.
is way better, bro. You go up and then you drop back. It's fucking wild. That ride.
Yeah,
Anybody
I-
here
I
been to
need to.
Universal?
Hell yeah.
No,
I went last year.
The
ride-
Velocicoaster is the best ride ever.
I will.
That ride
I will
is
give you credit there.
literally
That
the
one's
best.
definitely a good
Yeah.
one. This was so embarrassing. I went on the Mummy ride there.
That ride's
Those-
fun too.
Oh, that's
those
so
little-
good.
I love that ride, but something bad happened. Those little pillars that are like there outside the gate. You're not technically supposed to sit on those things, but I was like,
What?
fuck it, we're gonna be standing here for a while. So I just kind of scooted up onto one of the pillars
And you
that
broke
was
it.
sitting there. No, I didn't break it. When it was finally our turn to get up and move, the corner
got-
of the pillar hooked to my shorts and it ripped my shorts right down the middle.
Yes,
So
that's
I'm having to
awesome.
waddle around like this all day. And we went and saw a TNX wrestling show that night, or TNA, sorry. We went and saw a wrestling show later that night. So I'm having to do like this number as we're walking in there,
Oh, we're
praying
talking
that no
about
one
Disney,
notices. It was fucking
Jay,
terrible.
I rode that ride for the first time
Dude, that
last
ride's
year.
amazing.
I did it 6 times, and the first time I had recorded myself because I'm like, I don't know how if this is gonna suck or whatnot. 20 seconds of audio of me flipping the fuck out, and my friends laughing next to me when they're like, you ready? I'm like, no. I'm like, how bad is it gonna be? They just
And
smile at
Harry
me.
Potter at Universal is so
when those
cool.
bugs come on you at the end.
Yeah,
Like the Green Grats ride is so fucking sick.
See,
dude.
see, the last time I went,
Like
that wasn't
Universal
there.
knows how to fucking theme.
That was not
man.
there the last time I went. But
Yeah,
is the Goblet of Fire ride still there?
Butterbeer. So
Um,
good.
I don't know. I know the
You got Forbidden
the one
Kingdom,
with the
or Forbidden
Dementors
Journey.
is.
Yeah, Forbidden
Yeah,
Journey.
so that one with the Dementors is like the castle tour. But when I was there,
That
the
was
Goblet of
brutal
Fire-
because you're tied in. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? You can't
but
even move.
that Goblet of Fire ride, you go like along the outside of the of the place for like a minute, and it broke down mid-ride. So you had people sitting up in the seats up like 100+ feet in the air. I'm like, it's gotta suck for those people up there.
No, that would be a sick trip though. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think we should put into existence, y'all. I think Council,
I'm down.
you know, Council
Universal.
X Disney World. I think we should do it.
I go to Disney
Do it.
once a year usually, so
Yeah.
let's do it.
I'm going to on vacation. We're going to Tennessee this year. I'm going to Dollywood.
Dolly,
I think.
dude,
Yeah,
Dollywood.
there you
Dolly-
go.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You're going to
what's in
Dollywood?
Tennessee?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
My parents love Dollywood.
Hold the fuck up.
He's got a horror story.
I'm on. No. I want to talk to you when we're off live. I need to
Okay.
know when you're going because if I can somehow manage to like be in the area with my wife, we can meet up at some point. Holy
That'd be
shit!
cool.
Now
Oh, yeah.
I'm like 10-ish hours away, but we used to go there.
Yeah, me
we used to go there quite a bit because it was 2 hours away from where we used to be.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Darren, run as fast as you can.
If it makes sense,
Yeah.
why it's like I can meet my mom and everything, so we can do our stuff, and then eventually we can meet up at some point to like not interrupt her whole thing.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't know exactly if we're going there, but like we have a hotel like in that area. Like
There's a
kind
lot of
right
things
next
you
to
can
it.
do besides
Yeah.
Dollywood.
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah,
lot of
Dollywood's
stuff.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to like Dollywood itself, but for like whenever I was in high school, we would go to the Gatlinburg parade in Tennessee that would happen like around Christmases and such. So
Mhm.
we were always
Yeah.
in like the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge type area. That's where I got like that stack of Injustice cards.
Yeah,
Um,
like in Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge, Darren, like there's a lot of like moonshine taste testing. I don't think you're into drinking, but that but there's a lot of that there,
Right,
And
yeah.
it's like the place to like try that kind of beverages because
Sure.
you can't get it legally. They
Nope.
distribute it around now, but yeah,
They got a lot of different combinations there too.
they
Yeah.
got birthday cake,
Gatlinburg,
coffee, yeah, a lot
Okay,
of stuff.
The coffee one's not good. I've
Mountain
tried
Java,
it.
Mount Java is fucking amazing, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, not
Um,
my thing.
Well, you're just-
Gatlinburg sounds like the city from Children of the Corn.
Oh, it is. I mean, literally
Yeah, I
in
know.
Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, there are so many places to do moonshine taste testing. It's
There's
like
a lot.
the thing to do.
Yeah, it's one of the things to do there.
One of the
It's
things.
one of the places in the world.
But if you go, Darren, I would recommend like researching a lot of like what you can do outside of Dollywood in that
Mhm.
area because there's a lot of
Sure.
like really good restaurants, places you can go to.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my parents' trip, so like they're doing a lot of planning and stuff. They're just like, "Hey, you want to come?" I'm like, "Sure." They're like, "All right, just
Okay.
There you
steal
go.
me for the week."
Steal you. As if they didn't already birth you.
Yep.
Did they though, or did Darren just magically show up?
I
What
mean, my dad
happened?
didn't birth me, so you know.
I mean, I think you magically just showed up out of nowhere. You're just like, I'm here.
Actually,
I mean, he
his
was
mom
wearing
just,
a
actually,
a St. Patrick's Day hat too. So
That's
he
what I
could-
heard.
Oh,
yeah, right.
He's
No,
I heard he's magically delicious. That's what I heard.
What happened is his mom just bought a lamp at a pawn shop, and then Darren squeezed out of it like a genie.
Oh, I like the lore idea that Darren's a genie. Actually, secretly, I like that.
so I have
idea.
all these hats. I can just poop.
Yeah,
on.
there you
That
go.
explains
And-
everything.
And you have a Jafar hat, funnily enough, so that just
I
adds
do.
to it.
That's his way of subtly nodding. Guys, I'm a genie.
No.
But I want
Yeah.
you to know.
It is canon. I am Jafar, actually.
Darren's like,
Where's,
I auditioned for the 2019 movie, but they said I was too good looking.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, but they did cast a sexy Jafar for that one.
they did actually.
Way,
Yeah.
way too young. Way
That
too
was
young.
one of the
It didn't
many
work.
problems with that movie.
Nah, Jafar was always
Jafar's
sexy. I don't know
character
what you're
only
talking
works
about.
to be the
Jafar was always sexy.
That's actually not a bad take. Because technically, yeah, Jafar. Yeah, he's older in the animated, but he doesn't look bad.
No.
like he's just evil, right?
No,
He's
like
just-
Jafar is Darren's "Hear Me Out."
I like how that's so specific too. Like,
It's like trying to cast a young Frollo in Hunchback of Notre Dame. It wouldn't work.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I was like,
It
who?
would
Oh,
not work.
I was like,
Okay.
"Oh, okay."
He's my hear me out, but only when he's old, when he's dressed up in the little costume hunched over.
Get even more specific. Now. He's like,
Yeah.
"Yes, but only if these details are met."
oh, Jesus
Just don't turn Iago into a dragon parrot at the end like they did in the remake. That was
Oh
so
yeah.
I
A lot of
hated
people
that.
in that movie were stupid.
I like the snake. That was the cool element. In
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I really like
Yeah.
the like 2010. I really like the 2019 one, but I think it thrives when it's doing kind of its own thing. Like when it adds these new elements to the story. When they're just like reading off the old lines from the original movie, it kind of lands flat to me.
Yeah.
I hated it.
I don't know. They mix around some parts of the plot too, and I don't know. Maybe I let it bother me more than it should, but like during the whole one jump ahead sequence in the 2019 version, part of me was getting annoyed in the back of my head. I was like, Jasmine's not supposed to be here yet.
Yeah, I thought it was a weird choice to have Genie slapping Aladdin. That was kind of a weird choice.
No, yeah,
them stretching out the runtime too. Like every little opportunity they had, they upped the runtime by like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
and I'm
they
like,
had
you
like
do
what,
not
2 or
need
3
to
new
elongate
songs?
that story. Hour and a half.
There were some new songs and a bunch of just random stuff they added in.
Yeah,
Which,
like a whole subplot with Genie and whatever that woman's name was. I don't remember the name.
Woman.
Yeah, they turned that into a whole item. I was like, okay, this just makes no sense.
An atom.
An atom. Ooh.
Don't need it.
Don't need it.
Exactly.
No, I'm just glad. I'm just hoping that if they end up remaking the second Aladdin film, that it ends up being better than the animated film, because Return of Jafar is not a good movie.
Here's the thing. I really want a sequel because I think these movies thrive when they're kind of doing their own thing. You can't adapt that movie because the hero does not talk in this continuity, right? So you really have to kind of make a whole new
new story.
Yeah.
Because he's like a pivotal part of that animated movie, that second one.
So Darren, what do you think of Mufasa then?
I really liked Mufasa. I really liked it. Like,
me too.
I will.
It is good.
I think some of the elements are a little rushed for me towards the end. Like there are some moments where it's like, oh, they clearly need the plot to go here, so let's make it go here. But I think it's fun. Like I will at least respect this more than the 2019 movie. Like
they were adding something new. It was just them telling a story.
Oh yeah, like it could have been the worst movie on earth, and I still would have liked it more than the 2019 movie. You know what I mean?
I said this before, right? I think they should have made the Mufasa film first, then jumped into doing.
Sure.
That would have been more sense.
Potentially,
but this talks,
money.
You know?
That movie made a shit ton of money back in 2019.
And I'm curious because they're clearly going to do a Lion King too. Like Mufasa has done really well for them. It's been profitable. They've said they're planning on a new one. I assume they're going to do Lion King too. I'm curious if they're because based on how Mufasa ended, it's going to have to be a little different than the original Lion King 2, right? They're going to have to add new elements to it. So like I'm, as much as I hate that first movie, I'm like, you know what? I'm open to it if you're doing some new interesting stuff with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not against it.
Right, because of the way they ended it, it kind of tells you, or presumably at least, that they're not just going to blatant, copy and paste the second film again.
It has to be different. Yeah.
I'm not counting on it being good though. Like, I mean, I'm not counting on it being good either.
I get the pessimism behind it, and I even saw kind of a wild card speculation out there that what if they took some of those stories from that one cartoon show they made off the Lion King and turned that into, is that what it's called? They took that into like live action. Like they could, if they really wanted to milk it, and if they actually told a good story, they could turn that into multiple installments.
What were you going to say, Taladia?
What if they took like lines from the Lion Guard and from Lion King 2 and put them together into one big film? Like, it would be an AI generated, but at the same time, it would still respect. It would still respect. What's his name? James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
You're going to bed, Draven?
Yeah, I gotta get up at 2 a.m. So.
All right, we're gonna wrap up in a minute, but hey, man. Bye.
See you, bro.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Just looking at the camera, dead stare.
Go to bed. Sleepy. Go to EP.
Don't get rear-ended.
Heyo.
Easy, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
When you say that, it doesn't make me want to leave yet.
He's gonna milk it.
He's milking it. He's milking.
Can I get like a round of applause and then I'll.
No.
Darren, what was that? What was that?
The backwards.
Oh,
I was like, what is he doing?
That kind of hurts.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Next time I go to a movie and I really enjoy it, like if I go to Mickey 17 and I love it, I'm just gonna applaud like that.
and make sure to do a round of a back applause.
Round of a back applause, yeah.
Yeah, roundabout.
Do that.
Or do a
It
double
might
dance.
It's like, what sort of charades game are we playing?
The only charade game.
Is it a movie title?
Clap.
Wait, Free Willy.
No,
We've
no,
had-
Council Simon Says would go hard.
Also charades.
Okay. Simon says, raise your right hand. Okay. Alan loses. Okay. Simon says, raise your left hand. Simon says, delete all your channels.
No.
Fuck
No,
that.
okay, y'all lose.
Darren's fingers
I win.
immediately-
I'm gonna win
Darren's like, all right, we got to do it for the game.
for the game to win. Because Darren heard if you win, you get a free hat. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
win.
I thought if you won, you just got like a Chipotle napkin.
Just like Rona.
I'm trying.
I just looked over at Rona, and you're like,
The next 3 hours, man.
Are we doing Patrick Bateman impressions now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll wrap it so we can all go to bed because we all are fucking tired. Episode 78 of Council Creators. Thanks to everybody who is here on the show. Of course, we're gonna go on the line and see where we're gonna find everybody. Darren, the goodest of boys.
Yeah, you can find me, Darren McClymans, on YouTube and Twitter and whatever. I have a stream tomorrow doing Oscar episodes or talk about Oscar movies. So join me then.
Perfect. Ronan.
You can find me at Ronan Unchained on YouTube on all the socials. I'm going to be covering the finale of Invincible these next few weeks. I might do a stream tomorrow, TBD, Last of Us stuff, Star Wars related stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff until May that you'll want to check out. And I'm almost at 1,000 subs, so subscribe.
Subscribe. And Teladia.
You guys can check. You guys can check me out. You guys can check me out on YouTube at Teladia Plays. I will be doing my WB Games news on the channel. And even though I'm sick, I still came on council.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Was that? Hey, hold
That's a shot.
There's a legit
Oh
a legit applause.
I see what
shot.
you did there. All
That's a shot. Alan, where can people find you, sir? No?
Nowhere?
Nowhere? Where can we find you, Alan?
So I'm
Yeah,
Alan. I'm planning on doing a live stream on Friday. Oh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got me
Yeah.
back?
Sometimes.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, broke up a little bit there. Alan's Movie Talk on all the socials. I plan on doing a stream on Friday around Dexter, so if anyone's a fan of that show, it'll be my first stream. So
Awesome. Cool, man. Cool. Your first stream. Hopefully it goes well. Jake.
Find me here at Toypad Jake on YouTube, where I do a lot of this stuff down here. Let's Plays. We have Jack and Dexter one right now. Arkham rankings, character costume rankings, retro reviews, DC games videos, movie videos, TV videos. I've got the video about the Daredevil premiere coming out soon, and do a lot of my writing on Comiful. Part of Party Nation on Tuesdays, Council Creators on Wednesdays, and starting on March 16th, my own live stream series called Jake's Lost Levels, where I get all my PS4 game data back. That's starting at Sundays, 7 p.m. Eastern, starting on, again, March 16th. And I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs by the release of Superman. Let's see if we can do it.
Ooh.
Probably won't happen. No kidding. Zach, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me at Zach Goller on the Twitter. You can find me Zach Goller on YouTube. I am very, very close to 2,000 subscribers. I have a very special surprise planned for when I do get there. And I'm going to be talking all things movies, all things entertainment. I do a wrestling podcast on my channel as well. Thank you again to the council for having me. It's it's a lot of fun being here. It's
it's always chaos, and I hope you hit that goal, because I can't wait for your OnlyFans. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
So episode 78. It's been fun. Hope you guys
no
enjoyed.
faith in me though.
No faith.
No
But
faith in you.
thanks everybody who's on the show tonight. We had 3 new people join tonight. It was pretty awesome to have new people on the show. It's always fun to bring in new people, new faces. And we'll see you guys next week with episode 79. And it's going to be a very important episode. Best behavior, everybody.
Everybody.
Next week. Everybody. Bye,
Okay.
everybody.
Everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.